Yo, hello everybody. Hope you're
Great.
having a nice day. We're about to have a great night, I hope, since it's D&D time again. Um,
Yeah.
Now that daylight savings stuff is happening, it's already pitch black outside, so nighttime is upon us here in the far north. Uh, but yeah, let's get straight into the recap now that we've established that it's as dark here as it is in the Underdark. So last session we started off with the fight against this creature called the Balhanoth. It ended up with Jaxson and Fritz kind of struggling a bit to stay alive, getting quite close at times, while Delvin was kind of like the just smurfing his first battle in a while, just ending up getting the finishing blow on this thing. You then continued. You set up a camp for the night, where Storm actually spotted a mysterious pair of flying shapes that you kind of hid from. And in the morning, as you continued, you stumbled upon another camp where you found a dead man who appeared to have been shot from above, which, with the help of Dara's knowledge, you kind of were able to puzzle together that it was probably some giant bat riders. I think it was a wild guess
No. It
from
was a
one of the
calculated
yeah.
guess.
But so you can kind of conclude that Storm probably saw some giant bats the night before as well. But finally, you did arrive in the city of Sharanth, where Dara originates from. You had to figure out a way to get through these gates on the massive walls, like the Gate of Mordor. And it ended up kind of being Dara and Arisa disguised going in and bribing the Inquisitor named Shai Galashan into signing the paperwork for you. The rest of the party snuck in invisible while the gate was open, and with some of you disguised, some of you invisible, or I should say those capable of communication being disguised and those incapable being invisible, you proceeded into the city proper and kind of figured out how to get around, ultimately ending up going to the Roper and Cloaker, the most popular inn within the city, that Dara was able to remember from her time. And lo and behold, the inn was still around. And you got yourselves 3 rooms. You ordered some food, and you headed off to the rooms. Obviously, with them expecting more people, not just the disguised Dara and Arisa. You had to sneak out and disguise yourselves as 3 different sets of of Drow to make everybody think that the rooms were occupied. Which was a rather clever solution, I will say. And so you got the food. Some of you were more happy about the taste palette of the Underdark, whereas others, Jaxson, being picky eaters, didn't quite like to eat bugs and mushrooms and other weird things, some of which you don't even know what it is. But you'll survive, and maybe Jaxson will have to eat some good berries from Arisa if she's kind enough. Uh, Dara also took a moment to speak with an elven man, a high elven man, who was in the Roper and Cloaker, called Serious, who appears to be some sort of merchant traveler from Oseria originally, who has just been exploring the world before kind of ending up getting stuck in here in the Underdark. Dara, being like the main active agent on the field here, also tried to make it into the upper levels of the city, but it was stopped by the guards as she lacked the necessary documentations to gain access to this more exclusive part of town, which of course you will have to go to eventually, since there's probably some important stuff up there, not to mention the Symposium Hall, that is kind of the center of government in Sharanth. But ultimately you ended up splitting up, with Jaxson and Storm going to find yourselves a house that isn't the inn.
Operation.
Yeah, a house. And Dara going to investigate the Temple of Eldor. Dara quickly discovered that the temple had been rededicated to Umbra, a strange little coincidence with Jackson's involvement with that very same goddess. Whereas Jaxson and Storm were busy looking into different houses, initially finding a house with a mother and her children. Then you didn't want to kill the kids, or at least if you could avoid it, then you found an elderly couple, which, you'd rather kill them than the kids, but still didn't feel quite right. So you came upon a man that was drinking alone, and you were like, ooh, this is our guy. And then came his beetle pet, and you were like, how do we go about this now? Ooh, don't know about this anymore. It's kind of cute, but not really, but it's a pet. I don't know. And that is where we pick up this session. With the two of you having snuck into this house. I think you gathered outside to talk and make a plan. So you made your way out of the house, and were having a conversation about what to do next. So, what do you do?
Let's just knock him out and knock the beetle out. Just put them in like a room. We don't kill them.
You've said that like 4 times now. We're not doing that.
We are killing them. Okay. Is that what you want to do?
I said that we should throw them through the portal, but that's...
How the fuck are we going to do that?
Yes to that.
Like, okay, do you see any big trees or mushrooms here?
Yeah. You see that one outside the town on the wall over there? That's a big mushroom.
So we should travel with a guy and a beetle just up to the wall.
What are we doing with our lives, Jaxson?
I don't know why we did, why didn't we
okay, so
going here?
Yeah,
But you want to try this moss? It was quite tasty.
I'm stuffed, thank you.
Come on, it's moss.
I'm stuffed. It's moss, exactly. Yeah, we didn't get served moss.
It's a delicacy.
And what would you know about that? And if
it.
so, you can taste some before.
I tasted it before when we at the mom's house,
Yeah, okay. So then you can eat some more because it was so good.
I saved it for you. I saved it for you.
You're both still invisible. So.
Oh, yeah, right.
There's just this floating piece of moss as Jaxson is holding it out, and you're like, "No, you try some. No, you try some."
I already tried it.
Okay, Jaxson. We're here. We can murder the beetle and the dude, but we want to be here as little as possible.
Yeah.
Well, how can we do that? How can we be here?
So my plan here is, it seems like we have to be in the noble district.
Yes,
so
and we're invisible.
Yes. So why don't we just find our base of operation in the noble district instead? We have a nicer house, probably some douchebag we can kill.
Yeah, that sounds better. But can we find one that is the particular one we want to murder?
I mean,
there is, we are going to murder the government, right?
So we should kill a politician.
Exactly.
Okay. So we go back. And but there are no fucking politicians here. It's only the sisterhood.
I'll say you don't have that much time left on your invisibility.
My talk. How much time?
You could
See,
probably
because it's
make it
invisible.
back to the inn if you hurry, but
Okay.
your plan kind of hinged on you being able to find a place that you could stay in.
Yeah.
We need to run back to the inn, or we need to kill the guy or knock him out.
Let's run back to the inn, yeah?
Okay, so you go
Yeah,
sprinting, not quite like full speed all the way, but you have to like make your way relatively quickly, which is easier for Storm being the more nimble of the two, and faster. But you can make your way with relative ease, having a couple of minutes to spare by the time that the invisibility runs out. I think Florp was with the two of you.
Yeah.
So Dara, you would be able to, when you check in to see where they are, you find that they are basically on their way back, or like entering the Roper and Cloaker.
All right. Well,
Can we steal some liquor while we're like going up?
You can see that the innkeep like puts a bottle on the counter and goes to like pick up some glasses. So if you're really fast, you can just like swipe it.
Fast.
Swipe.
Make a sleight of hand check.
Good luck, Jax.
Do I get advantage because I'm invisible?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, thank God. Oh, okay, I probably don't need it. 20.
Yeah, you go ahead and take it. You just like, as you make your way to the stairs and you just throw a quick glance behind, you see that the innkeeper, she kind of like looks over where the bottle just was and was like, huh? What? Just seems like really confused where it went. First the key disappears, then the bottle. But yeah, you swipe that bottle, you make your way up to the room. The two of you are sharing a room, right?
Yep.
I'll say it's getting pretty late at this point as well. Like, you're approaching bedtime since this is still the same day you got to the city. So you've been traveling pretty much the whole day, and now you're just working overtime. Dara, is there anything else you want to do before you head back?
Since it is reaching like evening time, or
Bedtime.
It is evening, right?
Yeah, I mean it's getting pretty late. Yeah.
Yeah. I would have gone to that monument as well, the amethyst one, I think it was called. Yeah.
Right,
do
right,
that.
right.
But maybe I can do that tomorrow. Well, you know what? Just go and take a check there.
Nice.
Okay, so you just do a little detour to Ragon Lanaren's amethyst, if I understand what you're going for. So,
Yes.
you do make your way to it. It's not that much of a roundabout way to take. You do get there, and it is this kind of like little cave that like the entrance has just kind of been carved out a bit more and decorated with a nicer like archway, and you head inside. There's like down a bit of a stairway, and again, like this naturally formed cave has been decorated more by just like smoothing out the ground to make it more pleasant for people to walk on. The walls just have some slight ornamentations, and there in the middle of this otherwise relatively small cave, you see this 10-foot diameter jagged cluster of amethysts. That just it's giving off this faint glow as well. Like the thing itself, that there's something magical to this. It looks just the way it always has. There's like nobody in here when you go down there. It's just like,
I assume it might be because it's so late.
It is late, and also this is kind of like the equivalent of a tourist attraction.
That's true. That's true. And no one is a tourist anymore.
There aren't really many tourists. Like, people will still go see it, or like maybe you want to just sit down somewhere and have something nice to look at. I mean, but it doesn't have that like spark of excitement for people that have lived here their whole lives as it does for like newcomers. So you'll see a couple of people probably throughout the day that would come down here, but when you go there, nobody.
Practically no one.
Yeah.
And you said that. Did you say that it looked like practically the same as before?
Yeah,
the
there's
sister?
no like discernible difference. Like maybe
Yeah.
they have just cleaned up, like done maintenance, fixed up some like wear and tear on the ornamentations, that kind of thing. But nothing. There's nothing different about it.
Just a real quick check for Florp. Have Storm and Jaxson gone to their rooms now and aren't in the means of running?
I think at this point they would probably be in the room.
You would
Good.
see Jaxson just drinking the bottle.
Yeah, like the invisibility has just expired. Jaxson is just chugging down on a bottle.
I just wanted to make sure so I don't screw them up when I cast Detect Magic and check this.
That's nice.
Because I never casted Detect Magic on this thing before.
Jaxson, I'll say the wine has a bit of a strange taste. It's good, but it's just a bit different from the wines that you're used to. Okay, so you cast Detect Magic. Ragan's amethyst is magical.
Ooh.
It has this like faint just sense of magic. It's not necessarily in a particular school of magic. It's just magic. Mainly like emanating from the core, from this like glowing part. But the whole thing itself has like a faint aura.
I'm just gonna write down a little bit about it. It's not that much important stuff here, so I'm just gonna write this real quick.
I'll say you can make a history check, just as a bit of a.
Well, thank you very kindly. That should be a pretty good one. That is 15.
15. You know that there's like you don't know if there's any validity to it, but there's just a myth that says that the soul of Ragan Lanaran kind of entered this amethyst when she died, and that is the source of the glow. But there is no one has like verified it to be true, and you haven't really studied that to know if it is true or not. There might be an answer out there, but maybe it was like that before, maybe it wasn't. It's just kind of like a legend that has come to be known over the centuries of Sharant's history.
Yeah. It's possible, but it's a pretty weak soul in that case.
Some people debate it. It's not really like 100% accepted by everyone. Some people just think that it is a story to tell tourists, and other people take it more to heart.
Probably.
But it's, it's a story at least.
Yeah. Given that there does not seem to be much more things happening around this place, I will start moving back to the tavern, and during the night I will let Florp be out on a scouting mission to see if he could find this. Now that I have more guidance on what Florp is actually looking for, maybe he can find like a sign outside one of the noble houses, perhaps. Maybe.
You're looking for Brisa, is that it?
Yeah.
Sure.
Or specifically what was her name? The Lalarian matriarch of the Lalarian.
The Lalarian lion.
God, it's actually pretty hard to say.
Lalarian lion.
Right?
Yeah, no, it is a bit of a tongue twister. I'll have to agree. Now you fried my brain.
Lalarian.
Yeah.
Lalarian.
Yeah.
God, it's a real tongue twister.
This is why DMs out there always say the names out loud before you settle on them. That's how you avoid tongue twisters and words that sound suspiciously like other things. Shout out to you, Matt Mercer, with the Pervon, the classic. Anyway.
Yes. Yeah, but I'll go back and relay some information to the group. about Umbra to Jaxson. That seems like a very good thing to talk about.
Yeah, so you go knock on the doors. You all regroup in one of your rooms, and you can have a conversation together.
What did you find, huh?
Well, I know where I'm going to look for my friend right now, so I have a lead to follow. And secondly, Jaxson, you should probably want to know that the Umbra has now become the main deity in this city.
Great.
Yeah. I thought that you wanted to know that, and but other than that, I haven't had too much things that I have been able to finish up. But you know, it's only a half a day. How did everything go for you?
Found
we-
some moss.
Yeah, when I tried the moss,
Ah, I don't know. I don't know why I would want to go for some death moss.
it's tasty.
You do realize it's called that for a reason.
It's tasty. Have some.
You tasted it before, so you know what to expect.
Yeah.
You're a bit more like used to it, so you don't quite react as violently. But it,
Ah, see, it's edible, Storm.
Yeah,
Everyone, I feel like
she
I
took
feel like-
that very well.
I feel like everyone should
And
take
the name of Death Moss doesn't
Delvin,
really...
Delvin instantly just like grabs half of the chunk of moss and is just like,
No.
this is by the gods. Oh my! Something to drink quickly. I need something to drink.
You still got wine, Jax?
Like a sip or two left. Just throw the bottle at him.
He just takes it, like chugs down whatever remains. Just like you see he's sweating profusely, like tears are welling up, snot is pouring out of his nose. He just like throws the bottle, it shatters. He's like,
Oh my
no.
lord.
Oh god. This is this is
Storm-
death.
Who should save and throw?
Oh, he did. He failed.
Okay, nice. Ah, nice.
Storm, you know.
He vomits all over the floor.
Please let it be Storm and Jackson's room. Please let it
Oh,
be.
why would we gather there? We're gathering at your rooms, of course.
Prestidigitation.
You know, Storm, I tasted that invisible behind the mom.
Nice. Why did you try eating moss
Because
randomly?
it's like, I saw a bunch of food. Everything looked disgusting except the moss. I am hungry. I took a chunk of the moss.
Great,
And this
great.
is so worse.
Jacob, is it just me, or I have some? I got the idea. I for some reason I think I have heard Will once said that Arisa was very resistant to spicy food. Do you remember such a
I
detail?
don't remember, but probably said something like that.
Yeah, because I feel like it was something he specifically said about Arisa. Let's try it.
I'm sure Arisa eats some and is just fine. I mean, her druidic magic, if nothing else, would probably help her
Yeah.
deal with the spicy things from nature.
Yeah.
So, this place is fucking bad. First, so dark. Second of all, trash food. Then I find some food that's sort looks okay. It's fucking called death moss. And then to top it all off, oh, Umbra is here. Oh,
Well, you love Umbra.
Umbra.
yes, yes. I love
Okay,
you.
do you know a politician, Dara, that we can kill and steal the house from?
All right. Yes.
You
Or one of the sisters or
We,
whatever.
we want a noble house instead, for our base of operation.
well, I don't know their exact addresses, but there are, I suppose, the Inquisitors as well are options for you. But you shouldn't get.
That's in the
too-
trash district.
So we talked, or I mentioned this last time, but Dara,
That there was one Inquisitor.
you know that most of the powerful people used to live within Symposium Hall.
Yeah, yeah.
Which
I
means
would-
that it is completely impossible for you guys to access at the moment.
Yeah, I would probably say that you're probably not gonna get anyone since most people live in the big shots live in Symposium Hall, and
But
So when are we storming Symposium Hall?
Hall.
I don't know what Symposium Hall is, but Symposium Hall, we're gonna do that when we're ready,
And when
When
are
are
we
we
ready?
ready?
eventually.
Tell us what we need. Do we need a tank? What the hell is a tank? Do we need a bomb? Do we
I
need...
said bomb. I said bomb from the beginning.
Yeah, I know, but what do we need?
I know how to
I
make
think
a
we
bomb.
need a bomb. I will just try to find my contact, and then we can go into more details over then.
Okay, but can we just go to a noble house, kill the noble, or
Can we do something that does this work easier? If we kill an Inquisitor, will it make... How can we boost this mission, making it easier so that when you have your contact, we can do something? Can we
I
kill
know.
the Bat Riders? Can we kill the bats? Can we do something? Because right now, walking, just sitting here, we ain't doing.
I know a good thing here.
Nice.
When you were in Vendersall, when Isidore had a thing, I heard that there were guerrilla groups or something. We could just be a guerrilla group here and just go assassinate people here and there and just cause mayhem.
That might be a little bit problematic.
Yeah, so we
I'll
just do what everyone said.
Yeah,
And
I'll
then
just
no
send,
more sisterhood.
look. I'll send out Florp. Florp will try to find my contact. If I can establish at least the location, then I can let you have something to do. Otherwise, our first priority is to
What
get
location?
that.
What?
Look, okay, I have a friend called Brissa. She's the matriarch of the Lararian household. So I need to find this house, get into contact with her, and from there we can start establishing a base closer to Symposium Hall.
Great.
Okay, but I just need to ask you one question.
Sure thing.
When we had our meeting with Kessler, everyone was asked, "Oh, what do you want in return to help?"
Yes.
You said a powerful magic item instead of this shit.
Yeah.
You could have asked him to
Wow.
help you with this.
Wow.
But you asked for a magic item.
You do realize none of us got any of the
No,
things
but
we
still,
asked for.
that was the most stupidest shit you have done.
In retrospect, it could have been so, but I had some character growth in the a few months later on, and I was kind of running from my past kind of thing. But anyway,
Well,
the me of today is different from the me of how many months ago was it, Mr. DM?
I don't know, a couple of months. It was in the summer, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, half a year ago. Like, don't think that Captain Eyebag was the same as you are now, Jaxson.
Captain Eyebag was awesome.
Yeah. We all loved Captain Eyebag.
It was awesome.
Yeah. I send out Florp in the meantime when I'm talking so that Florp can get...
Make an investigation check for him.
Alright. God, I should just give Florp the goddamn hat!
True.
Can I give him that?
I don't think a familiar can be attuned to a magic item. Is it attunement?
I have a...
Maybe not.
God, I actually don't have the full.
It's not shaped for a familiar. I'll say that.
That would be sick.
Yeah,
But the
it would
ink
be.
can't it like transform into different beings?
He
Not
can
a
transform
humanoid.
into not a humanoid. He can transform into nothing that is bigger than this.
I'll say like a magical creature can't benefit from like magical items.
Yeah, it would be cool if we could though. But anyway, we don't do that. So I'll just send out Florp, and now we're gonna get out his stats, which I forgot to do. Boop. That's a pretty high roll. But does he have a good investigation, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's a plain out 14.
Yeah, okay. I mean, this is a continuous thing for hours, I assume, so
Yeah.
I'll give you the result later.
Yeah. But anyway, we'll find it, and if Florp is not able to find it, let's just say that I can make you all invisible and try to get into the noble district, and just see what we can get from there.
And then we just steal a house so we can stay there forever, or until we leave. Not forever.
We'll look into that.
We'll look into
Wait, can I just walk around now and just flash my Umbra things?
Well, you have the right religion, so you might be safe in the temple, but you're not of the right race.
But like, look at my body, it's fucking full of Umbra.
You have the hat.
You can always try in the temple.
Yeah, but like, I can't talk to them. If I'm an...
We do
True.
speak.
I can't be fucking Drow and not be able to talk.
Well, we do speak a little bit southern as well, but
Yeah, but it would be weird if a Drow came and talked Southern instead of Undercommon. Or Rock Common.
well, this is a meta question actually. You know, like, I mean, it wouldn't be too weird. Maybe if since you have, you have like a very surface accent to your southern common, but
But I still need to be able to talk Rock Common.
yes, that's true. That's true.
So it doesn't... I mean, like, if I could have walked out because I am full of Umbra stuff.
I would not take a chance on that. You might try it at the temple, but that is
We're
maybe
going to sleep.
Yeah, fuck you.
Wow. I'm
Well.
taking the freaking.
But
I'm sleeping in.
yeah.
You do you, Dara.
Okay, so we are gonna sleep until you find your friend. Just order in
It's gonna be a long night's sleep.
nice food, not fucking disgusting food while we sleep. No fucking bugs.
Yeah. Arisa has to prepare good berry,
Mm-hmm.
so he gets one berry.
Right. Well, you do head off to sleep. The night goes by. Storm and Jaxson, you sleep in. Dara, you're obviously the first to wake up.
Yeah.
You rise and grind early. I'll say you check in with Florp.
Yeah.
Hasn't found Brisa.
Ah, that's sad. Nor the Lararian house.
No.
Oh, that's sad. Well, if I'm the earliest one, I'll give it a few more hours until people start waking up. And if not, then plan B.
All right. Well, a few more hours go by. I don't think Jaxson or Storm is interested in doing anything.
9 hours and a half.
Okay.
Jaxson hopefully bought some nice books.
You don't want to sleep 9 hours and 45 minutes?
Jaxson's sleeping 10 hours.
Oh, okay.
Chill.
Yeah.
Right.
He's taking a long,
Mhm.
good rest now.
All right. Well, Dara, you kind of like after 8 hours when people are usually up, you're like, oh, they didn't joke about sleeping in.
No, they did not. Well, in that case, I will give up on the florp search and start gathering everyone around. If I can.
So you're just gonna knock on their doors? So yeah,
Go back to sleep.
with your passive perception, you're awoken after only 8 of your 9.5 hours
No.
by a knock, a pounding on the door.
What the frick is this?
Yeah, so Florp didn't get anything, so I'm considering widening the search party.
Great. Okay, so Jax, hey, I throw a little rock at him. We got work to do, huh? No sleeping in today. Maybe sleeping in at the 7th, you know?
What happens at the 7th?
I don't know.
So what's the work, Dara?
Okay, Florp didn't get any info, so right now I'm trying to do widening the search area. My idea is making all of us that are slightly stealthy, invisible, get to the noble district, spread out, and start looking around.
And what are we looking for?
You are going to look for any form of sign that says Lararian. It looks like this. I take a paper and
I want to kill the Inquisitor.
Oh yeah, me too. But still, one more problem with that. That sign is going to be written in rock common.
Yeah, you're right. This is what you're looking for in rock common.
I won't remember that.
Well, I guess I'll just have to make a copy for each and one of you.
Yeah, that would work actually. That's nice. But yeah, I want to kill the Inquisitor too, or one at least.
Should we do that first? Dara, you go out searching. We kill the Inquisitor, steal all of her gold.
Oh. No, fuck. We need Dara with us because... Oh, wait. Yeah, we need Dara with us because we need to be invisible on the way back. Or I can, in the
I don't
string...
need to be invisible. I'm stealthy enough.
Yeah, but I can throw away the spells in the string so we have invisibility.
You know, it's actually, I can actually give you an invisibility if I let Florp be with you.
Oh, he can cast invisibility?
Well, I can cast invisibility through him.
Yeah, good. Just save an invisibility for us.
Yeah,
or we
unfortunately I have to give it right now, so...
Yeah, let's go and kill some fucking Drows. We're gonna
She's going down.
Okay.
She's going down.
So I have a good idea. We just, when we get rid of these people, we open up trade routes so they can get normal food. Don't you have underground lakes here so you can fish?
Just imagine how those fish is gonna look like.
Better than a fucking bug.
Until Jaxson looks at the fish and I guess I'm going back to the bugs.
Yeah, you complain about the barrel fish. What about the under the rock
I know
fish?
what we do. We eat a bat. It's like meat.
Yeah, you can do that.
Okay, let's go and kill that Inquisitor lady.
Yeah, so what's the plan? Should we just walk up there, be invisible, knock, slink in through the door, and go for her first, and then the guards come?
There's one problem I just realized. One of us needs to be invisible to get into the noble district, and you need to be invisible to get out on the street. Oh, yeah, that's gonna be a problematic.
Okay. So we just do like this. We bring Fritz with us for extra backup, and then
Fritz
you know,
is with us.
we
Wow,
we,
yeah.
we will just stay in the room, and you have to just check through floor, and if we are ready to go, just recast it. Oh wait, fuck, yeah, right, you can't do it. And then you head to somewhere safe and cast it, and then when we're back, you cast it again because you can cast 3 times. I know that.
That is true. That is true. But I could follow you and do this just if we do it relatively quickly. Then I can take a
Perfect.
short rest, and then I go up to or some of us go to the noble district, try to find her. Maybe we can interrogate an inquisitor.
Mm.
Okay. We just have to make sure that we just have to make sure that we don't bully a shy Galshan, that
Why?
inquisitor. Oh wait, no, it's not that one. Which
We know where your inquisitor was. You're doing inquisitor.
Veshmarin is the
Yeah, but
one.
like we just do that one with the gate because she has the most money, probably.
Gate inquisitor.
Well,
Let's
I
go.
guess.
Touch me.
Chai latte inquisitor. Come on, bro.
Bro, you're so Swedish if you think that shy and chai are the same thing.
Chai latte.
Like that's such a Swedish thing to
Oh
be
my
like,
God,
oh my
I'm
god,
so
it's
shy.
shy. I want the shy latte.
Well, you know,
Yeah, bro.
we're
Chai.
taking an extra order of shy.
I mean, how hard can a shy person be to kill, you know?
Chai.
There's no, oh no, please don't kill me. Ooh. Like,
Okay. We refer to her by last name, Galshan. Does that make you happy?
no.
Someone's about to find out something here, and I'm all here for it. Remember what I've said about encounter difficulty.
This is bullshit. She's just a bureaucrat.
Yeah. We'll be fine.
Yeah.
Okay, now I'm just gonna think how many people I make invisible. So I can make Fritz, you 3, that's 3 person. Should I make... I think I can make Arisa.
Yeah, let
invisible.
your uncle just stay here.
Yeah, that's true. Maybe I just make us 4 and leave Arisa as company for him.
Mhm.
That
Yeah.
should be nice.
She can speak the language. That's good.
Yeah, and has the hat of this guy's self, so you know she can do stuff.
So what is the plan here exactly?
We're heading down to that office.
Are you all going
Sneaking.
together? You're not splitting
Yeah.
up.
We are going together to kill this shy person.
And Dara, you are going disguised and not invisible.
I will go invisible as well because I have 4 invisibility, so I can make myself invisible.
So who is not invisible then?
Wait.
Arisa?
Aranka.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and we leave Arisa behind because, because she's the one who knows the language. It's kind of like odd because...
All right.
Yeah. So the encounter balance might be completely off the rocks.
No, it's I'm all
Why
here
would
for
it be
it.
that?
Well, what is an encounter balance? Dara, what are you talking about?
Oh,
Yes.
nothing. Just something that hit my head.
You know, there is no like overlord that decides how strong everyone is. In
I
this
don't know.
universe.
It feels like we have met slightly more harder difficulty spikes every single day. It kind of feels odd.
Because
don't
we
it?
are attacking stronger enemies.
Yeah, but it feels like all the horrible encounters that make you stronger. They've been like a very recent occurrence. It's like something has like plucked them in.
Some cosmic power in play here.
Yeah.
What's the plan? Do we knock invisible and
Oh,
slink
wait.
in, or do we? What the fuck?
I have a big idea. Dara
Do we
goes
climb
as her
through the
disguise.
window?
Dara goes as her disguise, knock, and says like, "Oh, I want to discuss some trade stuff with you because you know, like with the like ask for a new receipt or like whatever you got from her, because
Receipt.
I don't know what the new, like she gave you something so you can like go around. You say that you got robbed and want one more,
Maybe I
and
can
she
just
will want to
pretend to be
extort
a.
you.
I'll just pretend to be a regular Drow and just not this persona that I'm currently staying at a vital tavern for. I'll become a
But she's
random.
gonna die either way, so it's
Yeah, but the
Ah.
guard outside might be suspicious.
eh.
I'll be a random person in that.
And what are you gonna
Perfect.
ask
Then you
her
knock,
for?
and then you keep the door open so we can walk
Like-
through very easily.
Yeah. Just be very slow at walking in so we can just go
Have
past you.
back pain.
Yeah.
I'm an old Drow lady with a stick.
But okay, but what business would the lady with the sick have with that inquisitor?
Her papers have been stolen. Boom, there we
But
go.
what papers?
All of them. Her identity papers, man.
But do we even
Let's
know
see
it's...
where this takes us.
Okay,
Okay, we
let's-
try this. Let's go.
Hey, you wanted me to do this. We're going this route.
Yeah, you be the old lady right now.
Well,
What are we doing?
Hey.
one might wonder.
Great.
Yeah. Me.
Greatness
Let's go
we
to the
are
noble
doing.
district. You. Nah, let's go kill an inquisitor.
Okay, so you head back to the gate. You make your way
CC.
down the city. So are you all... Dara, you're visible then as an old lady. You're not...
yeah.
Okay. So you head down the city through the kind of farmlands on the flat ground before the city starts to climb the walls of this cave. And you make your way over to the walls and to the gatehouse more precisely.
Yeah.
You know, you find the guards that are patrolling the area, all heavily armed, obviously. You see, like, there are multiple guards up on top of the gatehouse. They're, like, through some of the windows in the towers, flanking the gatehouse itself. You see, like, through the windows, how it kind of, like, a guard flashes past every once in a while.
I feel like someone's trying to hint something.
No, of course not.
Oh.
And as you get to the, I think that would be the west tower of the gatehouse. That is where you last were taken to see Inquisitor Shai Gelshan. You know, there are guards standing outside, two of them. As you're approaching Dara, they go, "And what exactly can a lady like you possibly want to do here?"
Woe is me. I've been robbed. Please, you must help me.
Robbed?
Yes, robbed. Oh, I'm alive.
That is terrible. But why do you come here?
Because you are guards.
They kind of like exchange a look. Like one of them just walks over, or one leans over to the other and just whispers something. And they kind of look at each other again. I see. I shall go see with the Inquisitor. And he kind of enters the tower.
Please let me speak to the Inquisitor.
The other one stands there still and is like, "Come now, lady. My colleague just went to speak with the Inquisitor."
I wonder if I telepathically can say, "Get in there now."
You want to send the others in and now?
Yeah, why not? I think this is the best possible scenario.
Okay, do you take the opportunity to dash inside?
Yeah, let's go.
Storm?
Let's go, Storm.
Storm?
Follow.
Okay. So Dara, you are then left outside. There will now be 3 of you.
Well, it's Dara. Dara never made much a difference.
Right. So you follow this this guard up the stairs, and you're taken to like I think 2 or so floors up to an office where there's already like another guard that is kind of posted outside. The guard approaches this other guard, and none of you understands what is being said.
No.
They say something. I'll say make insight checks, just real quick, kind of like gathering the general gist of this little exchange.
Oh, baby! 24.
All right.
That's a high insight.
That was not 19.
17.
17. Okay. So, I'll say Jaxson for sure. There is suspicion here. Something about what Dara has said or done seems to have triggered a sense of like something fishy's going on.
Oh shit! How, Dara?
Because it was a
Dara
very
should
bad
have-
act.
She shouldn't have went off script, man.
No, she should not have.
But you see, the guard that is posted outside is kind of like nods kind of seriously and like says something back, and this guard knocks on the door, and you hear a voice from inside, and he opens and steps into the office, and you can see how there it is, a pretty humble office, kind of what I described last time, where this Inquisitor is sitting behind a desk, currently writing something, and looks up. Again, you can see that she kind of like listens to what the guard has to say. Do you enter the office, or are you just standing outside, by the way?
Outside.
Okay. And she kind of like sits there, just quietly listening, nodding a bit. There's almost like a half smile that grows on her lips as she just like nods once more and says something back. The guard gives a quick like salute and heads back out your way, your direction. Okay, so you weasel past and into the office.
Yeah, I do as well.
Is
Yeah,
Fritz
me
with
and
you,
Mo-
by the way,
Yes,
or
Fritz is with us.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's with us.
Yes, sir.
poor Fritz is going on a suicide mission with you?
No, but Fritz can run away. He is fast.
Yeah, but he's gonna be in a city with no one to protect him.
You see as the door shuts behind you and you're left alone with the Inquisitor. She just kind of like puts the writing utensils aside, opens a drawer, pulls it out, puts the documents that she was writing in there, just closes it. And you see she kind of like adjusts her cloak, and there you see underneath for a second a short sword flashing as she kind of like just adjusts the grip almost to make sure that it is ready to be drawn.
What the fuck?
Both of you, I just need you to make stealth checks on advantage, of
Empty.
course, since you're invisible.
Should I do for Fritz as well?
Yes, please.
Come on, you might get a surprise round or something, guys. You
Okay,
can do
okay,
this.
Yeah, no.
Okay.
Is there a window in this bitch?
There's a small one, like
Yeah, we're
this.
we're jumping out of it, motherfucker.
18 and Jaxson got
We're
10.
squeezing through that
Okay.
shit. We're doing a acrobatic like.
No,
that shit.
no.
We're going up. What is it called?
Killing her.
Storm,
Darth Maul twist through that shit.
Storm, what is
Can't
your stealth check?
Yeah, that's easy, man. We get a 17 plus 15. That's 32.
Okay, you said Jaxson got a 10. Is that correct?
Yeah, and Fritz got 18.
Mm-hmm.
Dang.
See, she sits there, and then she just looks up your general direction, Jaxson. And in a quick motion, she raises her hand and throws something forward. And casts Fairy Fire.
Oh no!
So you see this sparkling, this glittering powder that just washes over you.
Oh yeah, right. Also, all Drows know Fairy Fire.
As all three of you now start glowing. Yeah, it's a 20-foot cube. She basically covers everything in front of her. And all three of you just like emerge as golden glittering silhouettes. And she pulls out her sword, and I want all of you to roll initiative.
We got fucking wrecked.
Oh, okay. Nice.
Yeah, we should have kept the Arisa with
Can
us.
we lock the door somehow? How does the door look?
It's an ordinary door.
Does it open in or out?
It would probably open inwards.
Nice, we can.
Fritz gotta block that door, bro.
Yeah. It's easy though. It's easy.
Great, because he's.
Dara, you can roll initiative as well, even though you're not in here, just in case, you know.
Yeah, I rolled initiative.
Wait, Dara's in there as well, right?
No,
No,
she's
Dara's
not.
outside.
Oh.
Yeah.
She told you snuck in while she was talking to the guard outside and waiting for the other guard to come back.
Yeah.
Oh,
So it is
right.
your 3 people in here.
I misunderstood. I thought Dara was inside.
No.
Let's go.
It's just the 2 of you and Fritz.
Yeah,
That's
we
all.
got this. Hey, we have probably Floor with us as well.
Yeah, you have Florp with you. I
True, I guess.
probably should just put it in there.
Mm-hmm.
Huh?
Please let this work. I have an idea of how we can wreck her.
Oh,
Okay,
no.
20 and
we
above.
just got wrecked.
Jaxson got 20. Fritz got 20.
20.
Who goes first out of the 2 of you?
20.
Jaxson.
No.
Jaxson goes first of Fritz and Jaxson.
Okay, and Dara?
18. These are high rolls.
True.
But she got
Okay.
even higher.
She's probably a Dex.
Well,
Dex.
Storm, you are completely exposed here. She stands there, having pulled out her short sword. You see now as her cloak kind of flies back, there's a crossbow as well on her other hip.
My cloak flows back as well, and then it's time to murder.
Let me set up this this map real quick.
I guess you have not made this map.
I mean, it's a pretty simple map, thankfully.
I'm a golden dragonborn for once, bro.
No. Oh, you're a shiny dragon.
I'm a shiny golden dragonborn, bro.
Shiny.
Um,
Jackson's hair looks magnificent.
You look like a Super Saiyan, bro.
I mean, you guys aren't visible. You're just like outlines, you know.
Oh, still
Ah.
good outline.
You look like friggin' Hamaguchi characters. I have no idea.
Interesting comparison.
I just feel like it's like a comic book character. Before you have like written anything in it, you just have a rough sketch of it.
We're comic book here.
I say fuck you in Comic Sans.
Everything is fuck you in Comic Sans.
Yeah.
And now I need.
I say fuck you in Impact. Bam, get friggin' right.
Ooh.
I say
He
fuck
just
you in
memed you,
Norway,
bro.
in Ariel. Times New Roman.
Oh,
Yo, that's a Chad move.
Then you know it's a serious fuck you.
Okay, so this will. I don't have fancy miniature pictures for this one. What this will have to do. And let me jump over to map cam. There we go. So, You are in here. This is the Inquisitor over here, the black circle. This is where you last saw the guard outside. Dara is outside the building on this side, pretty much. And so, yeah. The Storm, you're up first with a 28. You know?
Okay, freaking, yeah. I walk up to freaking between the chair and her. I'm swinging. Let's swing this. That's a natural 20. We're starting off great.
Oof. Okay.
Let's see. That's gonna be some damage, I hope. Let's do this. That's that's not good. But okay, 10. Oh my god, how can I get 2 ones when I get this? 10, 16, 22, 28, 32, 34, 36, 43. Yep. 43 damage.
Okay.
Is she bloodied?
No.
And then
Bonus action.
bonus action. Yeah, I attack again. Why not? Bum. That's let's see. Freaking 16.
16 to hit.
Yep.
Miss.
Shit. Then I stand my ground. Alltså.
Okay.
Okay.
Interesting.
Interesting maneuver.
Interesting. I will say, she cannot succeed the concentration check against your 40-something attack, so the fairy fire is gone. You are visible though, Storm, so...
I am, yeah.
There's that.
Oh, so Jaxson Fritz gets advantage either way. Then I'm moving.
Well,
not really. I mean...
Oh, you don't get when you're invisible?
Not necessarily. I think
more that you get
they,
disadvantage.
yeah, she has disadvantage to hit them. They don't necessarily. If you're hidden, then yes, but she knows, like, none of you are hidden.
Okay, yeah, then I'm staying my ground. I stay my ground.
All right. In that case, we go to Jaxson up next.
I have a question.
Mm-hmm.
She does not have disadvantage on saving throws.
What do you mean?
Okay, no. Because you were invisible or something, like, because she can't, like, tell it's happening.
I mean, if she is able to target you, if it would be with a spell where she doesn't have to see the target, then obviously there's no...
Oh, no, I meant from my point of view.
Oh,
Recast.
well, I don't think so, because it's only if you're
Alright,
hidden.
yeah.
So if you took, like, your action to hide,
Mm-hmm.
obviously since you're invisible, you don't need to hide behind anything.
Right. Okay, well, Jaxson is going to go for a bit of a hit or miss here and
Sure.
cast Hold Person on her.
Alright, what save is that? Wiz?
Wait, no,
It's Wisdom, I'm
wait.
pretty sure.
Wisdom or
probably
con?
Wisdom. Let me check. It should not.
It might be a con.
I went into fucking Disney Plus instead of 5e tubes.
Disney Plus, let's go.
It is Wisdom. So that is
Yes.
a 20 to save.
Yeah, she says fucking jerk.
Freaking
Jaxson will use his bonus action to cast Blood Curse of the Binding on her. It's a strength saving throw.
Strength saving throw as well. Ah, that is low. That is a 2.
She is now unable to move or walk.
Okay.
And she can succeed on it. She can do every round at the end of her turn.
Sure.
And I take 3 damage from that.
Alright.
Because I always amplify it. I just forget to say some stupid. And then then Jaxson just walks on top of the table.
Yeah.
So you jump up on the table like that?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, Fritz is up next. Is he gonna bar the door, or what is he doing?
I mean, we can handle a guard. Fritz is going
What?
to the advantage spot and raging. Oh!
Okay.
Yeah, he's killing Storm.
He finally snapped.
Yeah.
So, first attack is 24 to hit.
Oh, that hits.
Second attack is a 20, maybe 22. It's a 28.
Hits.
And he does 15 points of damage on the first one. And 15 on the second one, so 30 points of damage.
30 total?
Yeah.
Okay. It's not too bad. Right.
Wait, yeah.
Then that's all he does.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. Then it is then it is Dara's turn, but you wouldn't really know that anything is going on yet.
Yeah,
we are
I'm still
so
just
quiet.
distracting the guards.
Yeah.
Me.
So instead, it is the guard's turn, who is outside. You hear, like, he kind of shouts something first, and then you see he comes in
Why
through the door.
didn't you
I
lock
attack.
the door? Oh, nice.
Aren't you in 5-foot mode?
No,
No, okay, fair enough.
she's not a mage.
No, sure, but also you think.
Well, yeah, that's a nat 18, so it hits.
What is the total?
It's 26.
It's actually just barely too much.
Oh. So that's let me see here. It's 14 points of damage, and his movement is 0.
Fair. He picks up his crossbow instead.
Fucker.
You see, just loads it quickly with a poisoned bolt.
No.
That is just dripping with something
No, it's
poisonous.
not. Oh, it's not.
Yes, he is.
No, it's not.
And so as you hit him, he just reaches out towards you and is going to fire.
Oh, wait, I had advantage on that attack. And not on that 20.
That is a 23 to hit you, Jaxson.
It hits.
So I need you to make a Constitution saving throw
Easy, man. Easy.
for nat 1.
18.
Okay. Yep, you succeed.
Woo. rolled a
You
fucking 9.
you take 8 piercing damage. And you feel for a second how you start getting tired, almost as if you're about to fall asleep, but you manage to shake it off.
Oh,
Stay awake.
Lord.
Poison.
What the fuck is this?
Classic.
Drow do love their poisons, you know.
Mm,
The board. Fritz!
What the fuck did you do? Fritz, it was your one job!
Says Jaxson.
What? Jaxson does not control Fritz.
So then, we have the Inquisitor up next. So, first thing she's going to do is actually need another marker for this. Let's just do
Uh-oh. If he needs another marker, that means...
Yeah, let's just grab this one. Let me just recolor this real quick. Let's make it nice and shiny. Oops, that's the wrong layer.
Yeah.
There.
Uh-oh.
So she summons up this spectral blade in the air behind you, Storm.
Ah.
And that is going to attack you first. Oh my god, a natural one. This is not going very well for me. This is going to be another one of those. This should be extremely deadly, but I fail all my rolls, so it ends up being a stomp anyway, and I have to sit here and suffer.
Look, Storm has plot armor. What can we say?
Let me use the original CR thing to balance a deadly encounter for 5 people. Oh, 3 people are giga stomping this. Okay, sure.
No, we're not stomping it.
Not right
We haven't
now,
stomped it
but
yet.
considering that like nothing is hitting anything, I mean, I don't know. So then she is going to start slashing away.
Can attack as well.
Storm, you've been the most dangerous one so far. You did a lot of damage, so 15 is a miss, I think.
Yep.
But 29 and 30 are hits.
Yeah, I uncanny dodged the first one.
Okay. Uncanny dodged the first one. That is... So the first one is 11 piercing or slashing damage. No, piercing damage.
So 5.
And ooh, this is really low as well. That is 5, 6, 7. 7 necrotic damage.
Okay, so 18 total.
Yeah, and your HP is reduced by the necrotic damage amount.
I guess. Nice.
Poison, bitch.
And then the second attack is that is why is math so difficult? 8 piercing damage, and this is a bit more this time around, so that should be 10. 14 necrotic damage that your HP is also reduced by.
So 22 total.
I think that's probably true.
Sure.
And it's not like she can move, considering that you've completely flanked her in literally every way possible.
And her legs are binded to the ground.
Yeah.
She can't move the legs.
Yep,
She can do a strength saving throw.
That she can. That is like 18, I think.
Yeah, it succeeds.
Or no, it's only 16.
Yeah, it succeeds.
Okay. So the blood curse wears off, and we move on to the top of the round with Storm. You're up again. Yay.
Let's hit her.
Advantage
Hit her. Can you hit the sword?
You can try.
But she...
Okay, I hit her. First attack. And that's... Oh, man, freaking... 23.
Hits.
Nice. Okay, so the thing is, if I want to move, will the sword be able to attack me as a?
I don't know. You'll find out.
Well, because I move out of her line of. Do you understand how? Because if I
so you mean if you were to move here?
No, yeah. If I move one to the left more.
So you entered the guard.
There. if I leave the sword's attack of
I
opportunity?
don't know. You'll find out.
Well, that's the thing. If I hit her, does the sword count as her? I have no
That's
idea.
what I'm saying. You'll find out if you do it.
It's based on if it's a creature or not.
And you can also break your concentration.
Yeah, true. Well, I'll do the damage on her first, I guess. Bam. 9. 32 damage.
Also 16 saving throw.
32 damage, you say.
Yes.
By the way, Jaxson, how much damage did you do to the guard? Do you remember that? I forgot to write that down.
I think it was like 13 max.
Yeah, it's probably 13.
Okay.
Makes sense.
I think it was that. I might misremember that one though.
It's either 13 or 12.
Yeah, something very similar.
Well, we'll go with 13 because I didn't remember, so I'll round it up in that case. Yes. All right. So you hit her for 32.
Yeah.
And do you move? Or...
Is the sword still there?
Yeah.
Friggin'. I attacked the sword.
Okay.
That's like 20 something.
Yeah, you hit it. Nothing happens.
Great.
Is she bloodied?
I'm not sure. It's yeah, I think so. Just barely.
I'll move. Yeah, one. I'll not walk out of the sword's range. No. What is the thing straight up?
Oh,
This is a bookshelf.
Oh.
Oh, I thought it was the window.
No, the window is just like a small thing right
okay,
here.
so Dara can see this happening.
Not necessarily.
I mean, she can see
yeah, but it's again, it's like this size of a window. She's sitting down there just staring up at that precise window.
I'll walk into the corner. Fuck it.
To this corner?
No, the right.
I mean, the sword is blocking your path.
Yeah, but I go one up, one out.
Whoop. You can't go through the...
I mean, this is like a foot and a half, or like a 2-foot gap.
Oh. Is the sword like a hologram or something? Or is it actual physical
It's
sword?
spectral. I mean, no, it's a see-through glowing thing.
Yeah, then I'll just walk to the top left corner. Why not? So I'll walk out of its range.
Yeah, nothing happens.
Great! Or one down. One more down.
Into the guards?
Yeah, into the guards.
Oh.
Fuck it.
Because the guard has a ranged weapon. Smart.
Oh, that's a melee weapon as well.
Yeah, but he's holding a ranged weapon.
Yeah. Okay, so then we go to Jackson's turn.
He cuts himself.
Right.
With the flame. And he takes...
Also, I'll just quickly add, Storm, as you're standing by the door pretty much, you see that the other guard that was on his way down has now come back, so he's on his way to enter.
Great! Is Fritz gonna do something? We'll see!
Well, Jaxson, do continue.
Jaxson will take... Oh, Jaxson will stay there. Attack.
Alright.
Cold damage, by the way, on the glaive. First attack is 22.
Hits.
Second attack is higher. Oh, I can reroll. So that's 14 points of slashing and 3 points of cold damage, so 17 on the first one. And the second one is 10 slashing and 8 cold, so 18.
Alright.
And that's 2 con saves.
Why?
Oh, if it's not concentration, yeah.
No.
Alright.
There's
okay.
nothing you can do against this.
Okay.
It's just an ability.
Spell magic.
And then...
Fair enough, but do you have that? No. You do,
No.
Dara, but...
Wait.
Dara's like, I feel like I should just cast the spell magic in that regard.
Fuck, I should have done that instead. I fucked up. Okay, so that's Jackson's turn.
Alright.
Yeah.
Then Fritz is also up. Because
He
of course,
activates his sword.
I rolled the 2 lowest initiatives, both for the guards and for her. That's great.
So the sword is fire damage.
Okay.
And is 19 enough to hit?
Yes.
And 19 again.
Yep.
So let's see here. 14 points of slashing into fire, so 16. And 18 points of slashing and 6 fire, so 24.
Alright.
Is she low?
Well, she was bloodied last round or whenever you asked.
Yeah, Jesus.
She has gotten to hit 2 attacks, and that's basically all that has happened this entire combat. Deadly for 5 players, by the way. Just a reminder. I wasn't kidding when I said that this encounter is deadly for 5 players, and so far I've managed to do literally nothing because the guards have been stopped from entering. She missed her only go at doing anything and has been completely sandwiched between everyone with advantage.
And also Dara has been separating the guards, so that's just like not as many guards as it could have been.
I will continue to reconsider how I balance things. And by consider, I mean just upping it to ridiculous amounts, balancing it for like a level 20 party of 7 from now on.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
This is so GG, I swear. Bro.
Yeah, that's both of their turns.
Yeah.
We just have main character powers.
Yeah,
You know,
apparently.
she can't be invisible.
Oh, how sad.
Just so you know. Just so you know.
The irony.
Yeah, and I brand her as well. I forgot to say it's she's branded.
Uh-huh.
So I know the direction towards her.
Yep. So, then it is the guard's turn at least. So this one can walk, so it will... No, it won't move there. It will... This one will come in, 5, 10... It will move
I
to
hit
here.
you.
Yeah, of course you do.
I should be able to hit him in, like, the doorway, right?
Well, you can't hit him when he's here, and when he's here is technically inside another creature's space, so he can't stay there.
Then he should be pushed back.
No,
Okay, yeah.
because technically, like, here, he's, like, behind full cover, technically. So the first opportunity you get to actually hit him is when he enters the space.
Yeah. The idea is that when he goes through that person, that is when you can actually hit him.
Ace 20 enough?
Parry. Miss.
Yeah, baby. That's what I've been waiting for.
But now Storm has advantage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Unless he moves.
He moves.
He will, yeah, screw it. He will just move to here. Storm, you do get a heck of opportunity if you'd like.
Yeah, why not? No.
It's on
No,
advantage.
I don't.
You don't. You
I don't have
technically-
sneak attack.
You can actually
It's
get.
advantage though.
You can actually get
Oh,
sneak
it's,
attack on.
it's once
attack
per
roll.
turn thing.
Yeah, but
No,
he's already used to sneak attack this.
Yeah, it's
round,
once
so-
per turn
Yeah.
sneak attack.
Oh yeah, right. I
So no
thought
sneak attack.
Well, technically, think opportunity attacks has like a
Well, you can, but not if you've already used your sneak attack that round.
Sneak attack is once per turn.
Okay, fair enough. Might be.
Because I think if you don't use it, then yeah, you can
Mhm.
use it on an attack of opportunity instead. But if you've already used it that round, then no, that's how I remember it working anyway.
Yeah. I think I might be confusing it with the one
Bardic
D&D, how
Inspiration.
they were.
Yeah.
So
No, one D&D.
the guy attacks you, Jaxson. First one is like 22 to hit.
It's
Second is also like 22 or 23 or something.
yeah.
So then you are going to take. That is. Let me see real quick. Oh, actually. Yeah, okay. I forgot to add some damage to some of the prior rolls. So then this is going to be 11 piercing damage and 5 poison damage on the first one.
So 2. Oh, poison. Alright.
Yeah. And then on the second attack, that is going to be 12 piercing damage and 13 poison.
Oh, bro.
The other one will attack you, Storm.
Yeah.
So that is a 19 to hit the first one.
Yeah, hits.
And a 20 to hit the second.
Damn. My armor doesn't do anything anymore.
Well, neither does it
dodged.
for most of these.
I kind of dodged the first one.
Okay. So then, first one is 8 piercing, halved to 4, and 6 poison, halved to 3.
So
7. And then the second one is I think I may have miscalculated the first one, but whatever. I forget to add a +2 to the damage, but yeah. So the second one is a 7 piercing and 13 poison.
So 20 total.
20 total for that one. And then that is all they can do. So then we move to her turn. And she is going to... This one is a bit tricky now. But yeah, screw it. Everything goes dark in the room as she casts darkness on the entire chamber. I'll say at this point, Dara, you see this like thick, dense darkness that you recognize as pretty much all Drow would, that just starts seeping through the window, this tangible darkness. And you see as this happens, the guard that is standing like right in front of you, that has been talking to you, also kind of like looks up and then looks to you and goes for a sword.
Oh, that's sad.
We fucked up.
Yeah. Entropic ward.
Well, it's not his turn though, so you know.
Yay, baby!
No.
Technically, before she casts darkness, she would just move the sword real quick and make a slash
No
against.
retcon. No retcon.
No, it's
what?
basically happening at the same time because one is action, one is bonus action. Doesn't really matter.
I love
18.
the fact that everyone in this room is blind.
Yep. 18 to hit you, Jaxson.
Yep, it hits.
So the little spectral swordy boy will do. It's not too much damage though. It's only
Spectral
especially
swordy boy?
not to you actually. No, it's not necrotic as I remembered actually. So that is a 12 points of force damage.
12. Oh.
And yeah, you're all blinded by this.
Including the Drow.
Yes. You can hear her move though, but there are no attacks of opportunity because you can only attack of opportunity someone that is visible to you.
Okay.
So we move to the top of the round, Storm.
Before Storm goes, Jaxson just scream out in Northern Common. The window!
Again, the window's this big. It is like a foot.
Yeah.
There's no shot a normal person fits through the window.
Isn't she branded or anything?
No, she
I know
saved that.
No. The brand is always in, so I know the direction towards her.
Fair enough. Well, in that case, you would know that she has gone 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. She is basically here. You can figure that much out.
Yes. Then I would
be able to attack.
Yell, she's outside the room.
Would you be able to attack?
No, because you still have to see the person. He just feels the direction. Technically, she could be here as well. You don't actually know that.
Well,
but considering how she moved around, it seems more likely that she exited the room.
Yeah, then Jaxson will scream, she's at the stairs. Get her.
Yeah, I can't really move past the guard though.
Yeah. Through the legs.
Well, Storm, it is your turn.
Yeah, I
is blocking the way. It's disadvantage because you're blind.
Yeah.
Everyone is invisible to each other.
What? Natural 20. No way that gets freaking wrecked.
Double.
No. I wish.
Oh.
Just burn one.
I use luck, why not? That's 17 at least.
That should probably hit.
That should hit, right?
I'm pretty sure.
I'm
pretty sure you have more than a plus 6.
24.
Yeah.
24.
With 24, it does hit.
Okay, 5, 9, 9, 15, 15, 21, 21, 27, 30, 37.
Did he just one-shot it?
No. He's still
37
fine.
damage in the boy. Then I walk one step up and hide.
Sure.
Bam, boy. Yeah, dude.
Yeah, that's sneak attack.
That's like 25.
Yep. Probably hid them from people's passive perceptions, at least. Okay. Then, at that point, we have Jaxson.
Jaxson would attack the guy left of him.
Right.
That's 26.
On a disadvantage?
No, I have Fritz is besides me, so I have tactics.
Oh, so a regular roll, yeah. Sure.
And the other one fails.
Wait, no, Fritz has to be next to the enemy.
No, next to me, right?
I think
no, next to the enemy.
No.
Yeah, it's the enemy.
So it's then it's disadvantage.
Then that one fails.
Okay.
And the other one is.
I love that.
Not a hit.
All right.
And the window is like, I missed both. The window, it's like the darkness. How like far is it? It's a whole room, right?
Well, yeah.
Okay.
And it's not like you can see beyond the darkness either. It's just like you're surrounded by a It's like someone threw a blanket over you. As long as you're in here, you don't know like where it begins or ends. You can't really see like a light from outside the darkness or anything.
Jaxson would go northeast.
So like that.
Yeah. That would, yeah.
You can feel the window.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Then we move to Fritz, I guess.
Fritz will walk 2 steps to left, because that's the last place he saw him.
Yep.
And bang, 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 bang.
Yep.
That's a lot more bunks than he has.
Please be a nat 20 again. Please be a nat 20 again. No, it's a 15.
15 total?
Yeah. And that's 18 total.
All right. Both miss.
He
He just raises the shield. He just slams into the.
And Fritz will walk to the right corner. Yeah.
All right.
And he will. Can he crouch?
You can go prone.
I have a question. If someone doesn't know you're prone, how will that affect the attack?
I mean, you.
If it attacks up here.
Well, if someone is invisible, you need to know where they are.
Yeah.
But-
He's going prone. He's going prone.
Sure.
He's fast, so he can afford it. He's trying the prone tactic.
Sure.
Like no, he will go from that point, like the start point, and dolphin dive to the corner.
Sure.
Jaxson standing in front of the window?
Yeah.
Yep.
Bruh.
But again, the
But
window's
you
like a
can't see
foot
out.
tall and like half a foot wide. It's just a
If
small
Jaxson
little.
if Jaxson could have seen through it, he can teleport out, but otherwise it's screwed.
Yeah. It's like, as I've said from the beginning, it's way too small for a person to fit through.
That's bullshit.
I said it from the beginning.
Bullshit.
But yeah, that was Fritz's turn. So Dara, you're outside. The guard is kind of like going for his sword as he realizes that something is going on up there, and you know.
There. And I have a question to the DM. How far is it to the guardhouse?
I mean, you'd probably be standing like, well, you'd probably be more like here. Like this is, well, the gatehouse itself, where there are tons of guards, it depends. Like some are on top of the wall, which is pretty high up. You know, these are like tall walls. Way taller than the average castle wall. And so like the guards up there are pretty far away. There are a couple more like down here that are just kind of like patrolling, and some of whom seem to kind of get a bit suspicious what is going on right now. But do you mean like what exactly do you want like a distance reference to?
Basically, the one thing I want to know is toward for the entrance of the guardhouse and Dara, like roughly. That is.
Yeah, I mean, the entrance would be like here or something, and so you're like 15 feet away from the entrance, I guess. The guard is standing right there next to it.
And if I were to use far step to get into the area and moving around a little bit, would I be able to hit the Inquisitor with an Eldritch Blast?
I mean, it's 2 floors up.
Okay.
What's the range on far step?
60 feet.
60 feet?
Yes, sir.
You could go into the office because you've been in there.
Well, I have to see the place, so
Oh,
I
you have to
technically
see
can't
it?
get in. Yeah, so it's that kind of why I can't just teleport inside that.
You could see the window and go right inside it, I guess. Like, more up at the roof or the ceiling, kind of. Just like, I would allow that.
So I could misstep outside the window, but just don't know where I will misstep.
Well, it's more like she can see the window. Also, don't you have witch sight or something like that? Or, what's it called? Do you see through magical darkness or not?
I have Devil's Sight.
So yeah, so you can see through magical darkness. So yeah, you could see inside the room, technically.
Well, yeah. So I could get. So basically, I could get on the roof or like.
No, you could like get. You can see the ceiling of the room, and you can see Jaxson in there. So you could technically like go and drop yourself like at the ceiling here and fall like 5 feet down. It wouldn't make you take fall damage, but you'd like appear right at the ceiling and just, you know, maybe you go prone from the fall, but that's about the worst that can happen.
Yeah, I can survive. I can live with that. Let's go. 4-step.
All right. So you, I mean, it's like an ordinary kind of ceiling height. So appearing, like, you only appear, it's not even 5 feet technically. Well, not for Dara because she's tall, so it's a bit less than 5 feet from like the feet and down. But yeah. I'll say make like an acrobatics check to see if you land on your feet or if you stumble.
16.
Okay, yeah, you succeed. So you're in the room. You can see everything since you have perfect sight in these conditions.
Yes, sir. And I'm just gonna go into a good angle to hit that guard that guards the door with an Eldritch Blast.
I'd say this is a good angle.
Okay. I'm not blinded. They are blinded. How do I have advantage on my attacks, or how is this working?
Is it a surprise?
I don't think so. Well, surprise only works at the start of initiative, technically.
Okay.
Yeah. We go a bit back and forth on official rules or not, but I don't know.
Yeah. I mean, it's always kind of hard with the blinding and surprise.
Yeah, like rules. Surprise is more like you're minding your own business and then suddenly something is stabbing you in the back. It's kind of like, whoa, what is happening? And it takes a moment for you to realize that something is going on.
Well, how does it work with I'm hiding and then someone gets surprised?
Well, that's more like you don't know where it's coming from, but
it's to condition the sneak attack. It's not like you get surprise condition.
No, but like, yeah, but like hiding is just a separate condition entirely, where you need to have used an action or a bonus action to hide first, you know, like you need to take the hide action and then they don't know where you're coming from. But in this case, she's just barging in and you hear something going on over there, and
yeah. So I do have advantage.
I don't think so, because you're not hidden. And
okay.
Let me.
They have disadvantage. Probably.
Let me check the condition here, because I'm not sure.
Check blinded. That's like a good one. It's always so weird in this situation.
Yeah.
Okay. Attack rolls against the creature have advantage, and the creature's attack rolls have disadvantage.
Oh, so you do have advantage?
Apparently. It also automatically fails any ability check that requires sight. Yeah, as you kind of know.
Well, yeah.
Well, in that case,
fair enough. I guess you do then. But
doesn't matter. I still first one is a 26.
But it's also, you're not technically, you don't have the invisible condition though. You just can't see it, or they just can't see you, and you're not hidden. So yeah, I'd say you don't have advantage just mechanics wise. If you want to be real proper.
It is still a 26 because the first hit was a 26.
That does it. Can't exactly parry that one.
21 to hit.
Would parry, but can't parry. So
yeah, I can't parry an Eldritch Blast.
No, and certainly can't parry one that he can't see.
Yeah, the third one is probably gonna miss. That's a 13.
Well.
Okay, 16 force damage on the guard that guards.
16 total.
Yes, on the first attack.
Yeah. Figure.
And 16 on the second one. Damn, max
he
damage.
goes down.
Oh.
Did your third hit? Or
no, the third one missed.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Well, he's
And,
down.
yeah. I'll yell out, I got the one at the door, and I run towards the door because I still have some movement and open up the door.
That is true. You've only moved like 5 feet physically. The rest has been teleportation.
Perfect.
Don't you have
5,
one
10,
left
15.
attack?
Yeah. No, unfortunately, I missed the third one.
Yeah.
Okay.
Besides, it would be melee range, so it's not exactly ideal.
Yeah, it's always that. But I feel like I accomplished a lot this.
Yeah.
So I feel fine with this.
Is it still dark outside of the room?
It would not be dark outside, no. The darkness ends at the door.
Yeah, I will probably not go entirely outside if I'm outside if I see the light.
Okay, so you stop
outside.
in the doorway then, like that.
Maybe more to the table, so I don't obscure. And friendly creature can pass through me. I stand at the door.
Yeah. All right.
All right.
Then we move to the guard. There's only one of them left. Though there are more on their way at this point, probably.
Likely.
He doesn't really know where anyone is at, so he will walk over to where he saw Fritz. He like bumps into him with his foot, so he knows that Fritz is there. I'll say
There's no way he would go for the feet.
well, maybe he has the shield and like goes for a sneaky one under, like raising the shield, expecting one from up above, and roll a d6 for me.
1.
Okay. First attack goes right over his head. However, at this point he realizes that the guy is prone. So the second attack will be a stab down.
Man, that's why I wanted to crouch.
Well, it's still pro.
Yeah.
Yep. So that is going to be a 20 to hit.
Yeah, hits Fritz.
And let me see, the damage is going to be... okay, pretty decent. It is 12 piercing, halved to 6 because he's still raging. And then 13 points of poison damage.
Oh, 14.
13.
Okay.
And then he will just kind of get ready for whatever comes next. Yeah, that wouldn't work anyway. So, yes. Then it is the Inquisitor's turn. Now, you're technically in the darkness still, so she wouldn't know that you are there, Dara.
Sir.
However, she will move her sword to the door. And then she will just kind of move away and head for the stairs going down. So she will dash full speed down toward the foot of this guard or the gatehouse. And
now she's calling all the guards.
Probably, yeah. And Storm, you're up, top of the round.
Great. Do we see any other windows in the other rooms?
It's still dark.
No, I mean the nothing that is bigger than this one. Like, this is a fortified like tower. This isn't like a house, So they're only little like you can shoot arrows out of this this little window kind of places,
Ah. Great. The fuck can I do, eh? Let's see here. Okay, so I try walking out the door.
Okay. I'm not sure how the sword, if that would block your path or not. Let me just check this real quick.
Pick it up as if it has a physical form.
I mean, it obviously does because he can slash you, but
Yeah, but it's like with ghosts, like you can
Yeah.
go through ghosts, but
what's the spell called? The cleric spell with where you summon a
Spiritual weapon.
spiritual weapon.
virtual weapon.
It's basically a variant of that, but an
I can
ability.
check spiritual weapon if you want.
Let's see if there's
Yeah, God, I should know this because I have 2 clerics in my campaign that can cast this spell. I should know that.
Okay, it is not a creature and it is not big enough to fill a space, so you can pass through it.
Okay, am I still hidden because I hide? Nice. Am I still sneaking around?
Well, you're basically out in the open at this point.
Yeah, I guess.
And I think you're only hidden until you move out of that area. I think. Because right now you're just dashing down a hallway. It's difficult to not see you, you know?
Okay. Can I see her when I walk out?
No, because she would be down the stairs at this point. Like, she's just running down. I just can't be bothered doing like, oh, and she moves like that, and then like that. You know? As far as you know, she's probably running as fast as she can.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, so I'm going down as like because we can't get out in any.
Yeah, we need to go through the door.
So I will go after, but I will action hide if I spot somewhere I can hide. Understand?
So like more of a proper hiding spot.
Yeah, proper. I will run down. If I have to dash, I'll dash, and then I'll hide.
I mean, I'll say like once you go down a floor, there is like another room that you could dart into and hide in there.
But that will still be not. Will it be a door?
Like there's a door on the room.
Yeah, well,
Like-
but will it be a door out of the establishment?
You've only seen one door in and out of this tower.
Yeah, exactly. So is
like
there
if you
a
head
hiding
up, you could probably exit out onto the top of the wall, but there are just more guards up there, you know?
Yeah. Is there a better hiding spot towards the door?
I mean, you're heading downstairs.
Yep.
Technically, everything downstairs is in the general direction of the door.
Yep.
So that's what I mean. Like, you go down the stairs, and there is another room that you could hide in, and that would technically be closer to the door, but there's no hiding spot in the stairs down, you know?
No, I understand. Okay, so the room I can hide in. It's not like
Yeah, you could stop, like, after you've gone down one set of stairs, you could stop at the floor below and hide inside a room there, or you could continue
Perfect.
and probably
That's
be
what
left in the middle of the open in the stairs.
Perfect. Yeah.
So you basically, like, dart into the room directly below this and shut the door behind you.
I do that.
And it's basically just like a storage room with some, like, weapon racks and things like that. So it's empty with people, you know? I would say as you, with your passive perception as well, as you're running down the stairs, you could hear the Inquisitor being ahead of you. Also continuing to run down the stairs.
Oh my lord. Oh yeah, the freaking. I don't have spells like some other people.
True.
Oh lord.
Well,
4-step, man. 4-step is good.
Jaxson is up next.
Jaxson will say, meet.
Meep.
Let's meet. Let's meet outside the door, and then Dara casts invisibility. And he will head out the door.
Wait, can you say exactly what he said
Okay,
again?
let's meet outside the door, and then Dara casts invisibility.
Sure.
And Jaxson will head outside the door. Where is like the stairs up from here?
The stairs up would be like in the same place, but
Okay, yeah. Jaxson will just go like a bit down so the other can like get out as well.
like that.
Yeah, like that.
Okay.
And then he will cast Spider Climb on himself.
Sure.
Wait, how? Yeah. I'm just checking how long it is. Yeah, okay, nice. Yeah, Spider Climb.
Right. So,
Wait. Okay, yeah. Only that.
Mhm.
Yeah, no. I just thought if like you get more creatures with level ups, but you don't.
oh, okay, yeah. Then that ends your turn, and Fritz is up.
He will do the same. He will unprone himself.
Okay, that's half his movement. Still has like
Mm-hmm.
25 left, because I think 55 while he's raging.
Yeah. He heads out.
10, 15, 20, 25. He can't get out.
Isn't prone half of your
Yeah,
movement?
that's the thing.
Yeah,
He has
he
55
will
normally.
dash. He will dash
Okay.
outside.
Oh, okay.
So he's outside. And yeah, that's his turn. Boom.
Then we have Dara up next.
Yes, sir. And
You also go outside then? Or...
yeah, go outside, and I only see these two guys. I will quickly ask, invisibility now, and
Ooh.
I say that as a no.
Fritz
Yeah.
probably just does a
I will use my action to get back a spell slot. Boom. Now.
Also, you don't cast invisibility then.
No, I don't cast invisibility right now because we kind of need to store. Oh wait, you know what? I hold my action for it. Oh no, that's.
Mhm.
I'll hold my action, but it's kind of bad. It's kind of bad.
Hold action to invisibility.
Yeah, because I have to concentrate. And that is not good.
I mean, all right. Yeah, well, your force will get away when you cast invisibility either way.
Yeah.
So
Well,
it
it's
will
more
go
that it
back.
could get interrupted and consumes the spell slot.
Oh, right.
If I get attacked.
Yeah.
Well, I'll take the risk.
And what's the conditions?
If all of us are within line of sight, Dara will cast invisibility.
Okay.
All right. So then that ends your turn, and this guy is gonna come stumbling out.
Attack.
And he's going to attack Fritz.
Oh.
Understandable.
Not that he has that much else that he can do, you know.
Jaxson hits his attack at least.
You don't have a clear line of sight, so it's going to have cover.
Okay, but it's 27 enough.
With cover and parry now.
Oh, then he can't hit. Oh damn, that's on that 19.
Yeah, no, because he would be behind Dara and Fritz.
Wait.
Parry adds +3.
Oh no, never mind. Jaxson ran last.
So it'd be he would have an AC of 28.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
What was
I
that?
was just thinking that like he hit him last round, but that I forgot about one
Yeah.
round. Like my mark thing,
Well,
like does the thing to cover as well.
So that is going to be a well above 20 for the first one, and it is going to be a like 19 for the second one.
Yeah, they... Oh.
So let's see if I can do math a bit quicker this time around. So that is going to be 2 plus 6, so that is 8 piercing, halved to 4, plus 14 poison to Fritz, and then the second one.
What was the total of that? It was 14 poison
18 with the half damage already.
Okay, so 18.
And then the second one is going to be another 8 halved to 4 piercing, plus 12 poison. So 16.
34 in total.
Yes, that is correct.
Right.
And he kind of just stands there with his shield raised, prepared to take it.
Storm, you better come fast!
Indeed, he better come fast.
Do I hear that?
With your
Yes,
passive
sir.
perception, there's little that you don't hear. So, yes.
Great.
Then we go to the Inquisitor, who will just continue running, as far as you know anyway. And Storm, you're up.
Okay, I walk out of the room.
Okay. Yeah, there's
Do I
nobody
see-
there.
Okay, I look up the stairs.
Do you like go up the stairs so that you see them?
Yeah,
Or-
okay.
yeah.
If I have to go up, yeah, I guess.
Yeah. Because
And then
like
I
the stairs
turn-
basically, they go up and then they turn and then they go up
Oh, yeah,
the other way.
yeah.
So it's that kind of staircase. So you head up, you poke your head out. Dara, you can cast
Bonk.
within that range, I assume.
Yeah.
So-
invisibility.
Storm, you just poke your head out. They just vanish in that split second, and you're like, "Oh, come on, guys!" Like for a second, you think they just like disappeared, and then you like as you raise your hands or something, you're like, "Oh, I'm also invisible." Sweet.
Perfect. Then I U-turn and get the fuck out of here. Dash, dash.
Okay,
We all
so
get the hell out of here.
Action.
I'd
bonus
say
action.
with 2 dashes from you, Storm, you can get just barely to like the door, and you see the Inquisitor is like standing out there shouting. There's like a group of 5 more guards that are approaching. The Inquisitor is pretty close to you. You could sacrifice yourself to take her out potentially.
Next turn. That would be right.
But yeah, there are like
Because
5 more
I
of these
smashed
guards that are approaching, and
Don't you still have the pearl?
He
Yeah,
does have the pearl, but he
course,
can't move
but-
with it.
yeah.
I can't attack now.
Just attack Pearl, then you just stand there and hope that they will leave before it runs out and that they don't go closer to you. Okay. So then, Jaxson, you're up.
Yeah, it's for the roof.
Oh, you
Dashing.
go upwards.
Yeah, he's going up. Wait,
Okay.
when I saw it from outside,
Yeah.
like the ledge,
Yeah.
can you get to like the wall side, so you could jump down, for example.
Yeah.
The wall. Okay, good. Yeah, Jaxson hands up.
I think I don't really.
Like there are no walls like making it impossible to like jump off the wall. It's like the top is open.
Well, yeah. I mean,
Yeah. Okay.
yeah, the
Jaxson heads up.
walls are open, and the towers obviously connect to the wall. So from the tower, you should be able to get out on the wall, and then
Yeah.
it's just like 3 feet to like 6 feet, depending on it's those like two what are they called? The like railings on a castle wall. I forget the wall. the word. Yeah, but I forget the proper word for it.
Taggar.
In Swedish, it's basically called like toothed walls. I think that's the like direct translation. But yeah.
How much movement to get to the wall? Like to get up to the wall?
Ooh, you wouldn't make it there in one turn.
I have 70 feet of movement.
Yeah, but it like you're on floor 2 and the walls are very high, so maybe that's 70 feet of movement.
Is it possible for Jaxson to just walk vertically up, or is the staircase in the way?
No, the staircase would be in the way. I don't
Well, Jaxson
think.
would just.
You could potentially, actually, you could probably save some movement by basically going in the middle and then just being a bit sneaky, kind of like side to side.
Yeah, because he can't climb, and the climbing speed is equal to the movement
Yeah,
speed.
no, I know that. Yeah, sure, I'll allow you to get to the wall then. But you
And
can
that's
only,
all.
you can basically just exit the tower onto the wall and take like 5 feet to the side.
Do I see like a guard close by heading my way?
No, there's like one wall that, or one guard that is kind of like looking down, kind of trying to figure out what is going on down there.
Okay,
But
Jaxson
no,
will go to the
none of
side.
these guards seem to be immediately on the way down. They're like 2 of them are further down. Like keep in mind, this is a long wall. Like it's blocking off the entire cave or this mega cavern, just bisecting it. So yeah,
Well, Jaxson will
there's
just
no
head as
immediate
far as
danger here.
Nice.
So after that, we go to Fritz. I assume you will start heading down, if anything.
Heading down, dashing, 110 feet of movement speed.
He still has rage this turn.
Yeah.
So yeah, he has 110. He would basically, he would catch up with Storm pretty much like outside.
So he gets outside.
Yeah, like not far outside, but like
But
5,
is Storm
10
in the
feet.
doorway or outside?
No, Storm also made it just outside by like 10
Okay.
feet.
If it's Dara who's going.
Jaxson, you're heading up, so you're up there somewhere.
Yeah, I will just, while I'm heading up, I'm saying I'm heading up.
Yeah. I'll say you've both run past this guard who's like on his way inside at this point. So Dara, you're up next.
Well, I'll just have to go the sneaky route of sneaky.
Yep. So do you just go like 30 feet and hide? Is that your approach?
Yeah, it's probably for the best to do that.
Okay. Yeah, you have advantage on the hiding.
Oh god, these are horrible rolls. 6.
6.
Oh, shit.
Oh no, fairy fire.
6 with an advantage.
Everyone has fairy fire as well.
All right.
Oh, it's so. Oh.
Well,
The one who was in the least amount of danger is now in the most.
Yeah, because I have to save your asses.
Mhm.
I could have just left you all to die.
Thank you very much.
not false.
We appreciate it.
All right. So
You know, the one thing is that if Dara dies, your invisibility.
Yeah,
that is
we know.
that is true. And then they will be seeing a guy walking down the wall and 2 others running down the fields. Fritz is only fast for 1 more round.
Well, he's
not fast anymore, so just slightly
Yes,
faster than
45
average.
feet still or something. 40 feet movement.
Yeah,
You
40.
can still waste rages.
40. Yeah.
True.
And Jaxson is 35.
So the good thing is that you're kind of in this awkward middle layer right now, Dara, where those coming from below won't really like catch up with you going up, and the guy, like, they're all kind of taking a careful approach to this. So you end up surviving this round because nobody gets to that area yet. So you technically have another chance to hide on this next round. I assume everyone is just kind of like continuing to flee. Like Jaxson, you start climbing over the edge and like making your way down.
He's wall running down,
Yeah.
like. Oh, that must be scary.
But it's like it's basically a Stormlight archive thing. Like imagine you just like
Yeah.
lash
Wait,
yourself,
wait.
like you turn
Okay.
gravity for yourself.
If it becomes my turn and I can run, and then I can turn around and see the Inquisitor, shoot my arrow, kill her, and well, they're gonna heal her and stuff, so never mind.
Well, the difficult thing is also like you're gonna have to run first through like a field more or less, or like farmland until you get to the city. Like sure, you can outrun them, but then you'll start running into the city fully visible,
Yeah. So
which is kind of rough.
that sounds rough.
You could sacrifice yourself.
I can't kill. Well, she's gonna get healed by others either way. So
Surely, I mean, like most people you assassinate doesn't get healed.
She is looking pretty rough. Like, I'm not talking 1 HP rough, but she's been bloodied for a while and took quite a pounding after that as well. So it's possible to kill her, probably. But it depends on the damage rolls and if you hit and all that. And it's a high risk, high reward play.
Florp has been surrounding her all this time, just waiting for that.
Well, so everybody continues. Dara, I'll need you to make another advantage stealth check. You could move off to the side like Storm did before and run into a room and hide, and that would make it easier for you.
Yeah, but I still, how easier can it be with an advantage?
Easier in the sense that they won't find you unless they go in there.
Yeah, you know, I'll get inside one of the rooms
Okay.
and eat quickly.
Yep. So in that case, the hiding roll is basically just in case they go in there after you.
Okay. Ooh, 16.
Okay, 16. Yeah, you're inside the room. You can hear people running past outside, kind of making their way up the tower, toward the room where you guys attacked the Inquisitor. You can kind of like tell how there's a lot of fairy fire being cast all through the corridors and stuff. So you would have possibly been caught by that if you didn't go into a side room.
Yeah.
But yeah, you're in there, just kind of like waiting. How long do you wait before you go for it, so to speak?
Well, in fact, given the fact that I'm probably gonna be taken out by fairy fire, I'm gonna do something called a pro gamer move.
Mm-hmm.
I will disguise myself into the guard that was killed up there, and start moving down.
Before you do, is that
Okay.
concentration or not?
It's not concentration.
Okay. Ooh.
I'll say as well,
Ooh.
you're in a room where there are like swords and armor and stuff that belongs to the watch. You could take some of that if you like. If you want to like.
Yeah, I'll take a sword.
Better.
I'll take a sword.
Sure. Yeah, just go up to an armor rack, grab a sword. Like you can feel that the pommel on the sword is a bit loose, so that it's probably not really like in commission or whatever. But it's not going to be noticeable if you're just walking past. So you disguise yourself as the dead guard, and you start heading outside. I'll make a performance check on advantage for me.
Yeah, I should really get the actor fee. Why don't I fucking get that actor fee?
Because it's probably useless in most situations.
I mean, because your acting has been really bad lately.
Look, you get advantage when you're trying to pretend you're someone else.
Yeah,
like,
fair.
it's so good in this specific situation. Okay, that's already pretty good. And okay, yeah, that's a 21.
All right, you make your way down. Nobody seems to react. Like, at one point, someone is like, "Did you check the hallway over there?"
Yes, sir.
Kind of looks at you a bit like, okay. But it's probably not a sir-worthy person, but in the general chaos of it all, seems to kind of disregard it as just like
Just like, I was probably attacked.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you make your way out. You see at this point, just as you make your way out, you see the Inquisitors like being taken into the opposite tower, and there are like guards that are basically stationing themselves in like a protective position outside there, and so you can kind of sneak off and make your way towards the farmland, and head towards the city proper. We're gonna take a break at that point.
Yeah, that was intense.
It was a pretty long first half, so we're gonna have to take a short break, just get some nourishment, and then we keep going. That was a bit more exciting than I thought that it was gonna get.
I mean, it was a deadly
take
encounter.
Shit.
Well, it wasn't really the encounter that was deadly. It was more like the sea of reinforcements that was deadly.
Yeah.
But yeah, we'll be back here soon enough, and so don't go anywhere.
Yeah. Peace out. All right.
Hello. Let me
Greetings.
do the classic fixing of the interface. There we go. Hi, and welcome back. Not our longest break, not our shortest one, but it's to be expected. When last we left off before the break, there was a bit of chaos with a not exactly successful, but also not entirely failed attempt to kill an Inquisitor of the Sisterhood of Shadows here in Sharanth. Everybody thankfully managed to make it out, some with just simple invisibility, and Dara actually being a bit creative. Jaxson also was pretty creative with the climbing down the walls.
Yeah, but he was still invisible, you know.
Yeah, but he added a layer to it, not just running away invisible. So,
Yeah, that's good.
With that, we pick back up with all of you kind of being spread out a bit. I mean, Jaxson and Storm are kind of together, unless Storm is just sprinting at full speed.
It means Fritz and Storm.
Did I not say that? That's what I meant.
Yeah.
Okay, well, because I was about to say Jaxson and Fritz, but then I tried to change my mind, but maybe wires got crossed anyway. Anyway, Storm and Fritz, unless Storm is just booking it. Where does everyone go? Just back to the Roper and Cloaker, or?
No, I'm going to the knock. Fuck this.
Okay.
I'm climbing down the other side of the wall.
Yeah, you'll get there in like 2 months.
Yeah, worth it.
Okay.
Worth it.
Cool.
I'm getting there faster than this group, man.
Well, they have Arisa waiting at the
Yeah,
tavern.
This will take 2 months.
Yeah. Roper and Cloaker.
So you all go to the Roper and Cloaker, you meet back up. I reckon Dara's probably the last one to get there.
Yeah, Dara will disguise her back into one of the guys that rent the room instead of the soldier, because it would be weird.
Makes sense. So you just make it towards the city proper, and before you find some place to just go into and change while nobody's watching, and then you continue into the city. You probably have your papers with you as well, so that they let you through.
Indeed.
And so you regroup at the Roper and Cloaker sometime later.
Sir. Okay, guys. That was a complete failure.
Yeah, I think being a guerrilla squad won't work for us.
Okay, so we're gonna chill. Dara, you do your thing.
Yeah, I'm gonna need an hour to get some more spells.
I can go out searching for stuff.
You what?
I can go out searching for stuff when you're searching. If I can loan Arisa's language helmet.
Bonk.
Um,
And you. If only you could have the hat of the sky self and the helm of
I mean, I have 2 heads.
No.
No.
It doesn't specify it goes on.
Well, there's only really one that wears hats.
Get it.
Your mic cut out a bit, but I don't care, because you probably said nothing of value anyway.
Yeah.
So, do you just go out like as you are with a helm on then, or what's the plan here?
No, when they go out and search for stuff,
Okay. Yeah.
I go in with the bat on. Well, we're not going outside looking like a beautiful man. Come on. I will get like too many
Arrested.
people. Like, nah.
I'm sorry, Sir Jaxson. You have been arrested for being too handsome.
Thank you. I know.
Well, in that case, does anyone do anything? Do you want to talk about anything else, or are you just heading out to search?
Well, first a short rest because Dara needs to.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, sure.
Short rest.
By the way, where in the noble district is the temple?
The temple
It's
is not in the
in,
double.
no, that's in the lower part of the city.
Okay.
None of you has accessed the upper part of the city yet.
Oh, we haven't even go.
No.
Okay.
Florp has gone there, but nobody else. Because Dara tried to go there, but was stopped because she lacked paperwork.
Right, I thought she went invisible or something.
Not
Never
yet.
mind. Okay.
Jaxson can of course go to the temple if he wants.
No, he will not go to the temple. He just wants to know where it is, so he can avoid it.
Yo, Umbra, how's it going?
No, he's not in the mood to talk to her right now.
This is just one thing that makes everything worse. They're like, oh,
Yeah. Honestly, it could have been worse than this.
Like running into a long lost ex, and you're like, oh shit, this is awkward.
Only it's a god
Yeah, that's extra awkward.
that can like hear everything you say.
Yeah, be like that sometime, controlling exes. Well, I'll cast invisibility. I'll give it to Jaxson, Dara, and does anyone else want some invisibility?
Did I help, Serge? How can I help, Serge?
If you could help finding a certain Larorian, I'm just gonna get up the name so I don't say it wrong again. Larorian. Fine. Okay? It looks like this. Okay?
Perfect.
Yeah, I'll give us 3 invisibility and off we go.
Wait, does the hat only make me understand? Not
You can only understand, not speak it.
Yeah. Okay. Can I understand the writing as well?
Yes, I'm quite sure that you can.
Okay, nice.
Does it work like that? Wow.
Yeah, now we
think
go.
so.
No, don't check it. Don't check it.
I
Why
will
did
check.
you say that, Dara? I do not want to risk this.
You understand any written language that you see, but you must be touching the surface on which the words are written.
It takes about 1 minute to read 1 page of text. Damn, that's fast.
Is like, yeah.
Okay, so if it's
That's
like,
honestly not a bad tempo.
like 1 million words in 1 page, 1 minute, let's go.
Gonna be really awkward when you have that 1 page with just 1 word and it takes like 1 minute to like, god damn
It's a sacrifice, you know?
You can walk around touching signs and you'll know what they say.
Is there anything else who has like written stuff on it I can touch?
Please do elaborate.
I don't know if that's why I'm asking if there's anything else that has.
Probably find writing all over the place on walls,
Okay.
on items.
Yeah. I can use a marker to write the word loser on your forehead, and then you can.
Or you can use skywrite.
And you can touch the clouds.
God, I would love to see how skywrite works down here. But anyway, let's go.
The skywrite just shows up on the actual sky, like 1,000 feet above you, or even more, I guess, since you're underground. So, do you try to head for the upper city? Is that what you're doing?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Okay, invisibility is an hour, right?
Yep.
Yeah. Quick tweet.
I'll say that we. If it starts to run out, you go back to the inn.
Okay, and you are splitting up or sticking together? Splitting up,
Splitting up.
Yes. Okay.
Bleeding up is the good.
Everyone for themselves.
Yeah.
So you you start climbing the roads that lead to the upper city, and
Shock.
there are like checkpoints, roadblocks, where guards or the city watch has these like stations, dividing the lower city from the upper city. But being invisible, it is easy-ish to sneak through. Like you still need to do some finessing with your movements. But it's doable enough. I'm not gonna bother rolling a bunch of stuff.
TPK time.
And so you ascend to the upper city. All three of you through different paths at different points in time, roughly the same time though. And you're all just going around looking for the Lorarian house, I assume.
Yes.
So all of you make investigation checks then.
I want to do perception check.
Nope.
I can't do it with perception?
Nope.
It's just a look.
Especially not now that you need to compare letters and stuff.
Oh, okay. I thought it was like just looking for...
I guess Dara uses her investigation hat
Luck.
because, it's a hat.
Yeah. Because it's kind of like you don't really know exactly what you're looking for, so you have to like figure out, kind of see, is there anything here, like it's more up close kind of thing. What did you say, Jax?
Fritz here as well.
I don't think so.
Oh, I did not put Fritz in there.
It's just the three of you.
Well.
Let's take a look at I got a good one, so...
I got the good one too.
21.
Fuck off. 20.
Storm? Storm?
12.
I like that.
So, you spend a while looking until Dara. You do finally reach a part of the upper city where you see, like most buildings, it's just a facade. But there you find the name of Lorarian, the house that Brisa belongs to. It's not necessarily written like on the house, but you find that it's kind of written on this ledger. Did it? Yeah, he did crash. I was just about to say, did you crash? And yep. And there we have you. So as I said, you find the name not written on the house itself, but on a ledger that is kind of attached to a pile of crates that is standing outside this one house, and it looks like a residential entrance. But again, it's only like a facade. The rest of the building is built into the cave sides, so to speak, and it is dark in the windows, as is to be expected.
It's always dark.
Yeah. But you do find the name Lorarian. Delivery to House Lorarian.
Do I see like do I see any form of a doorbell or something on a front door or something?
Yeah, you can ring a little, like there's a little rope that you can pull to ring a bell.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll just bling bling.
Alright. You hear, because it's just really a rope on the outside, but it goes into like a bell, so you hear kind of like the muffled sound of a bell ringing.
Bling.
Kind of end up standing there waiting for a bit.
Yeah.
Until eventually, even though there's like the kind of bustling crowd around you, you can just barely hear like the sound of footsteps against the floor on the other side, and the door opens, and you see a young Drow woman, a couple of years younger than you. It's not Brisa, but it is her younger sister. You recognize her as Warisa.
For Arisa.
Is she
I-
worried?
Screw you again.
You're just... that's such a stretch. Warisa. Is she worried?
Worried?
I will more go with Arisa or something like that.
Worried?
It's not even how you pronounce it either. You're just making up new pronunciations for things and thinking that they're funny.
Well, that one was if you're gone in like a specific like dialect.
Oh my god.
No,
Oh my
Warisa.
god. Oh.
E, that is a long E. Those are different phonemes, you daft idiots.
Yeah.
Worried?
Sorry, I couldn't resist that one. Anyway, I'll. It's kind of awkward. Like, it's Brisa.
She kind of like looks out and then like, who said that?
Dara.
Dara? As in
That
Raethran?
Dara. Very specifically that one.
Well, yeah, Brisa is... she's here, but... I can't see you.
That's good, because you're not supposed to see me right now. Can I go inside?
Sure.
Looks like she's worried.
Yeah.
That was good.
No!
For DM. Remember, viewers.
That was good.
Remember, viewers. Do not abuse your
Worried
DM. Don't have.
Okay, so
Anyway,
Storm, more like Storpid.
that's actually a pretty good one, though.
No, it's not. That's the thing.
No,
it
it's
sucks.
not.
It sucks.
sucks.
Just like Warisa. Worried?
Yeah. Well, I had where is
That one sucks too. It's not the same.
That's even worse. That's even worse.
You just pick out like the first syllable and then you just fill it out with something else, and it's like, oh.
Yeah, we have shy and we have worry.
Yeah.
Look, it's not my problem that you can't speak proper English, okay?
It's not our problem that we can't speak proper undercommon.
Yeah, exactly.
Anyway, I drop invisibility.
Yeah, yeah, you do.
Yeah. Sorry for that. It's just that we're kind of trying to be on the low right now.
Right. Hi?
Hi.
This is weird. I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah, it's been a long time.
I'll take you to Brisa, I guess.
Thank you.
She just leads the way. You see, she takes you through this first kind of part of the building, and you exit out into what is essentially almost like an inner courtyard, as there's like this natural cave formation that you have like there's the building that you entered into initially, with a facade facing outwards towards the main streets. But then on the other side, as you pass through it, is a pretty like narrow building. You enter into this like central cave that like 3 more buildings are all built into its cave side. So there's like a square of buildings around it, or facades, I should say. And then in the middle, since this is kind of like a little courtyard, you see this tall, tree-sized mushroom that is bioluminescent and glows with this kind of a teal color, as well as like a field of moss on the floor and all. And she beelines you over to the right side facade or house or building or whatever you want to call these, and opens that door, takes you inside, and just goes up and knocks on a door. And you hear a familiar voice that you have not heard in many years respond like, "Yeah, what is it?" And Arisa just says, you probably want to come out and see this. and you hear some like moving of objects, and then eventually the door opens, and there you have Brisa, your old friend that you have not seen in many years. She looks a couple of years older than last time, obviously. Has kind of the shoulder length, straight white hair, typical dark gray, bordering on like charcoal skin. These like red almond shaped eyes, dressed in nicer clothes than you remember, you know, like spider silk, very fine woven garments. And she just like looks at you for a moment. It's like, yeah, can I? Dara?
Hi, Brisa. Going for a hug.
Yeah, she just throws herself into your arms. Dara, you're alive?
Indeed I am. I don't know how. It's been a long, long journey for me.
You... Oh... I haven't seen you since before the coup.
Indeed.
So you made it out?
I did. But it wasn't the easiest thing to do.
I just... I mean, they never talked about you. I heard about Shauna. I'm sorry.
It's all right. It's not your fault.
What about the others? Did anyone else make it?
No one else did. I was the only survivor, at least for what I know.
I'm so sorry. I was hoping that you'd made it out, and I guess you did. I hope that the rest of...
Fortunately, they did not, but I
Um,
came back.
well, that's, I'm glad. God, so how long has it been now? It's been so long since I thought about it. 5 years? 6?
It's always hard to keep track on time,
The last...
and so much has happened.
Yeah... The years since have just felt like a haze. I mean... I've kept busy. No, mother and father fled the city. I don't know what became of them either.
I wish I could know.
I wish I had known more about what happened to you. Come, let's sit down. I'm feeling weak. Did you make it down here alone?
No, I have some friends, or sorry, a certain someone would hate me for that. Co-workers and my uncle.
All right. Yeah. Well, God, I feel completely lost. Thoughts are just spinning in my head. But she starts walking you over towards more of like a lounge area, where she just sits down. Arisa, please, could you bring us something to drink? And she just kind of like shrugs and disappears off. There's so much to talk about.
Indeed. I saw a lot of changes has been going on, and I've only been here for
No kidding.
1 day.
Yeah, no, it's a lot has changed, a lot hasn't. Sometimes for the better and sometimes for the worse. But things certainly have changed. It's I want to hear all about what you've been up to in these years, but I guess the more pressing matter is to catch you up to this. Since you're here.
So. I believe my coworkers would also want to meet with you, but for now, it's best to give information. about how things have been going here.
Yeah, of course. God, where do I start? The coup happened. You already know that. Everything happened so quickly. By the morning, it was like a new city. The people, the socialites, the ones that were already in league with the sisterhood from before, they were spared, and those that weren't, well, you already know what became of them.
Yeah.
It was also thought through, as we found out in the coming days. Shadow Mother Verizara had already planned everything. It all started in the night, as far as we could tell then, but it had already been going on for years. They'd smuggled people into the city one at a time over a long period of time. Sleeper agents, people that were just waiting for the right time. Many of them were a part of us, the socialites of Symposium Hall. They had people in the council, people that had, climbed the social ladder, wealthy merchants, lesser nobility from neighboring cities. They all managed to infiltrate every part of Sharanth, and from there they could figure out who would be open for the revolution and who would be against it. And so when they finally compiled the lists of who they needed to get rid of and who to keep around, who to recruit, at that point it was already too late, and that's when the coup took place. Some of the socialites, the ones that survived, that were left behind still in positions of power to some extent, they all acted as though this was something they'd just been waiting for. I think you could probably guess half of them. I mean, they're not exactly the types that your mother would have been friends with, so she she was an excellent judge of character, your mother. Wish we still had her here. She would have done a lot of good. But sorry, I shouldn't talk about her now. The coup, it wasn't just here either. We were just the first. No one still to this day knows where the sisterhood came from originally. They had obviously been here for a while, but Karlstron, Werelane, Martha, they all fell to the sisterhood within a year. I don't know how far their reach extends, but they have a small empire down here at this point. Shadow Mother Verizara seems to try to become the undeniable queen of the Underdark. She's...
Worse than I thought.
It is. She's placed her people here, Symposium Hall, I've barely been there since. It's familiar faces mixed with new ones. It's not the familiar ones that you take any solace in seeing. And the new ones, they're cold and they're just here to rule. They don't care about us. As you can tell, there's not a single non-Drow left in the city either, aside from the occasional visitor. They were all just taken away, never to be seen again. I think everybody knows what became of them.
My God. That's horrible.
Yeah. They're... I don't know what to say. There's just so much. My older brother Shar, you remember him, right?
Yeah.
He was taken by them too, not as a captive, but he was, he was in the city watch before they took over, and they drafted people. I haven't seen him since either. They took him away a month or two after the coup, and now all I get is the occasional letter, handful per year if I'm lucky. He's made to serve over at the Bastion of Shadows. Nobody knows where that is either, but it seems to be wherever they came from. I don't know. It's all so grim. I don't know. I think the worst part is almost that it all feels so normal.
Should have been here.
No, I'm glad you weren't here. I think you would have been taken away with the rest of the non-Drow. They didn't exactly spare people that were half-blooded like you. I'm just happy you made it out. You're here now anyway, and how did you even make it here? Do you have permits? Like,
I happened to learn a little bit magic and just so happened to slip by with a couple of fake permits, bribing a certain inquisitor.
of course you would end up being a mage. Doesn't surprise me. Especially in the world that we live in now.
Yeah.
We all had to adapt in some way. Find a way to survive.
That's true.
I guess I should mention there's a group of rebels in the city. I don't know how far their realm of influence spreads either, if they're helping out in any of the other cities, but you hear about them every once in a while. They call themselves the True Shades. There are rumors. They say that Karash Heron is leading them. You recognize the name because you know that Karash Heron was the husband of the Symposiarch, that is the leader of the Council of the Symposium Hall, Margot's Heron. At the time of the coup, she was the last Symposiarch of Sharanth. Which he just continues and says, I don't know if it is true. I think he was captured initially, but maybe 2 or 3 years ago, rumors started circulating that he'd gotten out, and either that he was taking over as the leader of the True Shades, or that he started them. I don't know. You didn't hear much about them before then. They've done a few killings. Not long ago, they killed one of the Inquisitors just a couple of months back. She was replaced, but it did some damage. I think it cost quite a few of their own lives. I don't know if they considered it worth it, but I don't know, every time you kill one of the sisterhood, there is another 4 to take their place. At least that's how it feels like.
Indeed. But I want to do my best to save this city, and perhaps even the entire Underdark if necessary. I have been running away from this.
Your co-workers, friends, whatever you call them, are they mages as well?
No, most of them are not, but they're quite skilled. They're from the upside, and are quite diverse and odd.
Well, aren't all topsiders kind of odd?
That
Maybe
is
not
true.
to you anymore. I mean, I guess you've been up there.
No, they're still very strange. Especially the ones I'm traveled with. Never a dull moment with those. Never. Recently, this morning, they wanted to go kill a Inquisitor.
Really? You said you'd been here for a day.
Yeah.
You're serious about this?
Oh yeah. We did actually try, but we kind of realized that we would be swarmed by the guards, so we decided to get away from there. But we were pretty close.
So, wow. Have you talked with the True Shades? Did they set you up to do it?
No, we decided to do it on our own volition. And we have some members in the coworkers who are less prone to caution and patience. They can decide to just go and do stuff. We have done quite a lot of things up there. We have liberated a city from a vampire. We traveled across the ocean to another continent.
The ocean, so it's real.
Yeah,
Oh.
it is.
Huh.
It's really impressive. We became champions in an arena. And yeah, we have done quite a bit of things.
Well, sounds like you've had some exciting years at least.
Yes. But they're very harmful. I get hurt a lot. Physically, mostly.
Well, you don't look all that broken.
I've started to heal somewhat faster.
Right.
But I also make sure to not go into the front line.
Well, sounds like a good idea. I don't take this the wrong way. I'm more than happy to have you here. Just, did you have a reason to come here?
I wanted to see you. You're one of the only persons I can rely on.
Yeah. Yeah, I just don't know if I can be of much use in this.
You already were.
Well, I'm always glad to have you here. So you're always welcome, regardless if you have a reason or not.
Indeed.
Yeah,
I'm very happy. I'm just happy to see you.
Likewise, it's just a bit much. Quite taken aback. Not sure how to act or what to say. It's I didn't expect this. It's like seeing the dead rise. I've kind
Indeed.
of accepted you as being gone. And it's just overwhelming realizing that something you thought was fact is wrong, even if you're happy about it.
Well, I'm happy that we can still see each other in this life.
Yeah, likewise. I feel so at a loss. I don't have the words for this kind of meeting.
Well, it doesn't have to have words for it.
Yeah, I guess.
It is a feeling that has once been forgotten.
Yeah. I will say at this point, Jaxson, you've been looking around for a bit longer. When eventually, kind of like just casually strolling around, touching every bit of text that you find, you just touch a piece of parchment nailed to a couple of boxes, and there it is, the name that you've been looking for.
Oh,
Lorarian. Right there.
Are there like gates or something?
There's a door.
Mm.
Jaxson doesn't back down.
Oh, so you ring the bell, or you knock, or you.
Yeah.
Eventually, door opens. You also see this young Drow woman, probably around your age, I guess, like 21 or so. Looking around with her red eyes, just like, hello?
I'm just gonna roll something to make a decision for me.
Please don't hit her.
No, if I'm gonna sneak in or not.
She's kind of standing there, like holding the door.
Hello?
You don't sound.
I say in southern. Because I don't know another language.
Right. She switches languages. Well, you would understand what she said at least, because you have the helm. Like, yeah? Are you with Dara?
Oh, yes.
Okay. Come
Can I
inside,
come in?
I guess. She just steps aside. You see, like, someone is walking past, just kind of, like, looking at her as if she's, like, insane talking to someone.
I just pop the invisibility when I get inside.
Yeah, she just kind of, like, takes a step back and it's like, you're not a Drow.
No. I'm not a Drow.
I've never seen anyone like you.
I've seen quite a lot of people like you
Well,
down here.
Could guess that.
Jaxson, by the way.
Hi.
What's your name?
Arisa.
Oh. Why can't I?
Just stares at you.
I can't do that. I can't do that. So, is Dara here? I assume.
Yeah, she came here a while ago.
Can you take me to her?
Oh, I just realized I was supposed to get them drinks.
Oh.
Yeah, sure.
Wait, you guys have food here? Like, actually food?
I could get you some snacks.
No bugs.
What crickets?
No shrooms.
Crickets. Like,
Do you have like animal? Like, do you have anything that you farm here that's not mushrooms or moss?
purple worm egg?
Never mind.
To be fair, that sounds like a delicacy.
Yeah, just take me there.
I can almost see Jaxson crying when you hear that.
You could have some displacer beast blood. Well, it's like blood pudding, you know, like black pudding, that kind of thing. But no.
When Jaxson feels like black pudding.
You guys need some.
You know, you
like,
got that dove.
here. That's right. Soon.
Well, I mean, we import and export things from the other cities.
Oh, by the way, have you seen a dove before?
Ew, what's that?
A bird. It's like
What's
A
a
bat.
bird?
it's like a bat, but up over the rock.
It looks gross.
Don't worry, it's good.
It's not as cute as a bug.
Yeah, you're right, right? The bugs are
It's like,
cuties.
We used to have a fire beetle when we were kids.
I used to have a dog.
What's that?
It's like a big beetle with fur.
Ugh. Weird.
Disgusting.
Oh, you see this coat?
So like a
It's
spider?
made of fur. No. You know bats, like, do you have fluffy bats?
Well, yeah,
Or
but
how-
like a big bug with fur. That's almost like a spider. They're not
Well, like
bugs,
your
but
bats, are they like, are they skinny? Are they like small bats? Or are they like fluffy?
I mean, they're like ordinary sized.
You don't have small bats down here?
Well, like some are smallish, I guess.
Where can I find a bat that I can like take as a pet?
Oh, they're not for sale for pets or as pets.
Is it food?
No,
Oh.
you write
They
them.
they look quite tasty though. That's real food right there.
You
A bat. That would be
a
so.
bat?
That would be so delicious, man. Like
But they're
compared with
like loyal.
fucking
They're like loyal friends that you ride into battle on.
they're fucking bloodsuckers.
What? No, they're just. They eat mushrooms and stuff.
Okay, well, if that's the case, where can I get one?
Well,
If
I
they're
mean,
loyal, can I get a baby so I can raise it?
the Crowera family kind of controls the sale of them.
I
They
don't
sort
think
of
they like
run
mine.
the whole taming thing. Like
Right.
they bred them over like multiple centuries to be rideable and such.
Mm.
We can't really afford one. We don't need one either. We're just like a small house.
Oh.
We don't really have any like major power here. We're just like,
Just here.
I mean, we're socialites, so there's that. But also, I mean, Brisa is the one that has like the real power since she's the matriarch these days.
Right.
Like I'm
But
just the second daughter and all that.
So, could you take me to them now?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Did you want the crickets?
No, thanks.
All right, suit yourself.
And she doesn't notice my fucking big Umbra necklace.
No, she
Or my-
doesn't notice it.
Umbra.
I mean, to be fair, you look very outstanding in all
Yeah.
regards here.
To be fair, yeah, I have.
They also have a bit of a
purple-
different like symbol type
Oh,
of like
nice.
like a
Fancy.
different art style down here, you know.
Mhm.
So they fashion the things dedicated to Umbra in slightly different ways.
Is it nice? Then I don't have to do.
But she also takes you across the courtyard and takes you into this nice lounge area. A lot of like soft fabrics and such. And you see Dara and an unknown Drow woman sitting there talking. And this is roughly where we were in your conversation. You see this unknown Drow woman is almost like tearing up. Not full on crying, but it's all like, you know, eyes are all, you know, kind of on the brink of crying. You see, you step into the room and she kind of like snaps around. Dara, you find Jaxson standing there all of a sudden, escorted in here by Arisa. She's like, he belongs to you, I think.
Yeah,
What?
that is one of my coworkers.
All right.
Right.
Belongs to you.
No, I don't belong to everyone. No one can chain me down.
No!
He doesn't like when you refer to him as an item.
Oh, well, I mean, yeah. Sorry, I guess.
Quite the high status over the rock.
Well, we're not over the rock, Jaxson, so come over here.
I.
Alright, he
And
comes
also-
over there like he's
No, you know what?
Sit like a good
here.
boy. Brisa kind of just looks over and is like, drinks? All right, sorry, I forgot.
No.
I'll be a moment.
Like, Dara, when I came in here, I thought like, okay, rich people, they must have good food, right? But they still have fucking spiders and fucking bugs.
I never said that we eat things like cow or pig.
Like, the rich people should like be able to. Oh, right. Hey, Jaxson.
Pleasure, Jaxson. And she kind of just like wipes a tear from the corner of her eye.
Me too.
I'm Brisa. I'm the matriarch of this household.
Oh, you're the one who's going to lead the rebellion.
She's not gonna lead the rebellion.
What?
Oh,
No,
Oh.
I have nothing to do with any rebellion.
oh. Well, she said she had like a contact with the whole rebellion thing, and it was you.
He kind of misunderstood that.
No, you said it was her. She was the contact.
I
Yeah, I
am
kinda
a
lied on that part.
socialite in the city, although us socialites don't have quite the same power as when Symposium Hall was still a government.
Right.
And I would like to say that we have excellent food.
No. It's inedible.
It is not.
It's
Dara,
very-
the food up over the rock is so much better.
I would say that it's generally better, but I don't think this is bad.
Insight check. You can't say this is good, man.
The truth is, she actually much prefers Underdark food.
22 on my insight check.
Are you lying?
No.
No. Seems completely
Look.
serious.
No. Look, Jaxson, it's not bad. If you just give it a try, you can just feel all of the flavors.
The
It's actually
texture is the wrong thing.
It's actually really nice when it's a little bit crunchy. That's kind of what gives it its good.
There's no better feeling than to munch on some exoskeletons of a bug.
Oh.
To feel the hardened shell give way.
Mm-hmm.
It's always so nice when you can crack it open and you can suck
You know-
on the inside.
The only reason why
I
I'm
love
here,
that.
the only reason why I agreed to going down here is to free them so they can have some export for real food.
So I will have to tell you that Jaxson is, when it comes to food, he's quite snobby. So
No.
he
I
feels
can tell.
like he feels very entitled to let the us Drow people taste what he refers to as real food.
Well, Drow people does not have a sense of taste.
We very much do.
And you fucking like poison too. Like, that shit fucking hurts.
That is the point.
Yeah. I mean, it's just a poison, Jaxson.
It's just poison.
The fact that you have survived an encounter with one of our people with a poisoned weapon it says
was
something
like-
about you.
It was like 3 people.
The Inquisitor situation, I take it.
Yeah, the shy one.
Huh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
She puts it up. So
She's the one that recently replaced the last slain Inquisitor.
Oh,
We were so close.
close.
she is like darkness and fled. I would never flee like that.
Well, we have led like that.
No,
I have
only
fled
when
like
we were like outnumbered and stuff. That's just unfair fight.
You see, at this point, Arisa comes back with like
Water.
a bottle and a bowl of crickets. She sets them both down on like a side table and it's like, yeah. Did you want crickets? No.
if they
I
have
brought
salt,
them
you can
anyway.
salt the shit
I
out
mean,
of.
I can try one.
Look,
She
give it
just
a try.
reaches out the bowl to you. Yeah.
That was a good sound. I'm gonna give it.
You see, Brisa kind of shows and like takes one and just bites half of it off, and then like sucks out the innards of the other half.
Oh, they're like just dead crickets, not like roasted or anything.
No, they have a slight roasted, like it tastes almost like they're honey roasted, but a bit off. It's not
Wait,
actual
what-
honey.
What do you like roast them in?
Oh, I don't think you would be happy to know.
Okay. Almost
That's
tasted
how-
good.
Jaxson holding back the tears. So like,
I am going to open my backpack and eat one of my rations.
you did get a good berry earlier in the day, Jaxson.
Yeah. But I just missed food.
And these are excellent snacks. Have another.
I'm full, thank you.
Doesn't seem like it.
Eating my rations.
You know,
Oh,
if you weren't here with Dara, I would take this as a slight.
A slight, what?
A slight against my house, against my hospitality.
Oh. Well, it's nothing wrong with your hospitality. It's just something wrong with your culture.
Oh, jeez.
Oh,
I wouldn't say that out loud when the
I am-
sisterhood
I
is
am-
around.
I mean, I can't go outside looking like this. Either way.
With a proper permit. As a guest for some shorter period of time, anyway.
I mean, if I told them that like I was a servant of Umbra, that would work, I guess.
You serve Umbra.
Sort of. Is she a bad person here or a good person here?
She is the new matron deity of Sisterhood territories.
So it's a bad thing.
Associated with the Sisterhood is what it is. I suppose it depends on whose good graces you'd like to be.
Oh, so you see like all these like purple things on me? That's like marks from her. I had from a different god before that. Kind of jump gods.
You have made some interesting friends. I'm starting to see what you mean.
Yeah. I
I'm
will
going
say it
crazy
like
down
this.
here.
What did you say? Jax?
Oh, I'm going crazy down here.
Oh.
Yeah,
Just
as you
wanted
see,
to
they
add that.
as you see, they kind of don't have a lot of patience and just rush into things because they want to get it done with
Okay.
as soon as possible.
So how are we going to kill the sisterhood?
Well, first of all, we need to find what we're called the true shades.
Mm-hmm. I mean, her face didn't look so good when I said that.
What did you say exactly? Was
I
it
mean,
a
like,
question?
a suspicious face from
From me?
yeah, her friend. Like, so, good luck with that.
No, that was not intentional.
I feel like it's unconsciously you just yeah, good luck.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we
Yeah.
need
So
to
when are
find...
we storming the hall?
Whoa. Take it easy, Jaxson. First, we need to find this rebel group called the True Shades.
Oh,
Then,
kind of shady.
what's it?
That was...
Take it easy. We all barely killed an Inquisitor earlier today. We have done a lot of things today. And you're not Storm. You don't have to be entertained every single minute.
Speaking of Storm, what is Storm doing after failing
I'm
to
done.
find anything? You just head back to the roper and cloaker?
Yeah.
Alright. I think we're running out of time here, so I'm gonna go ahead and say that we end the session there. So we'll pick it back up with you guys being at Briza's place and Storm potentially finding out or figuring out some new shenanigans to get up to. But until then, there won't be a session next week because we have something to do.
Friday.
On Friday.
No, we'll see, I guess.
Possibly. we'll talk about it.
We might make that one shot as well that we're trying to fit in as well.
Well, we'll talk about it. We'll see what happens. But until next time, have a good one, everybody.
Yeah.
Peace out.
Peace out.
Bye.
Bye-bye.